Okay. Excuse me. Okay, the live stream should be starting up soon. Please give me a moment to make sure everything is set on. Up heroes. Ah. YouTube is up. I'm getting all of my words mixed up today. I didn't get much sleep last night. I haven't really gotten much sleep lately. I don't know why. Maybe when I get really doggone tired, I will just pass out. Rumble's updating. Those take a little bit longer than it usually does for an update. Oh, well, it's just more or less just trying to add the YouTube link to it. I am streaming Rumble, good. Why it's taking so long to update Rumble. Check my other computer for the moment. Just make sure the live stream's up going over there. Yep, looks like it's going good over there. And Rumble's still not updating the description. Oh, there you go. I actually did update it. Perfect. Alright, I think everything is good to go. So, let's go and get started. Let's see now. I do got a replay that's submitted to me. This one here, it's a 2v2. Let's go ahead and do that one a little bit later. That one's submitted to me by Magnolia, or I'm guessing I am Magno. And let's keep the 1v1, 2v2s for later. Let's go and do a 1v1. So let's do this one here. Don't have any particular one I really want to do at this exact moment. Oh yeah, this map tends to cause lag spikes. I don't know why. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. So on the north side, as the Wehrmacht player who's chatting but not moving, we have Techno. On the south side, as the US forces, we have Andre Haas. Andre Haas. Andrei Haas? I overthink pronouncing names a little bit too much, don't I? We do not have the Wehrmacht player pulling out some Pioneers. Looks like we've got triple Pioneer opener. We're going to build the Wehrmacht Corps with the last Pioneer. Those Pioneers charging straight to this munitions point here. You may be eyeing for some early flame resistance going for these munitions points. And I do not know why this map... Oh wait, one thing that could help out with the lag spikes if I were to disable the preview. That may help out. Oh yeah, that did help it out. I don't know why. This map tends to cause lag spikes. And of course, without that preview, I can't. If something goes wrong, I can't really see it. It drops some network frames as well. That usually means bad upload. Sorry, I'm probably overthinking about it. Let's just go and focus the game. We've got some. They're speaking, but they're speaking shorthand, so I really don't know what they're talking about. We do have the engineers capture this sectors here. Got this rifleman squad now playing field. Listen, both players seem like they're a little bit slow. I don't know why. Or maybe I'm... no, I'm a little bit too tired. I'm definitely not thinking fast. We do now have the Volks Grenadiers now being put on field. He has to pull out 3 Pioneers and Volks Grenadiers. First rifleman squad out in the field, and the Pioneer squad does find the riflemen. Of course, Pioneers will have extreme trouble staying alive around riflemen. So he needs to do a forward retreat right now. He's just giving a bit of a chase. Right now, the engineers capture this fuel point now. It will be out of supply. And riflemen do get inside the garrison. Let's get a shot there. And there's two windows on the side. It's not exactly the right window to fight from. But now got the Volks Grenadiers advancing on forward. Rifleman squad does get inside that barn. And we'll find a volley there on the Volks Grenadiers. Volks Grenadiers on open ground there, so it won't be a great position for them. And the Volks Grenadiers, of course, running around trying to avoid that fire. And Sharks are trying to pull out some sandbags on the field. If this is not negative ground there, even though it's technically a road, it is not negative cover. Let's get behind the heavy cover now from the freshly pulled out sandbags. Good finding point there, and the Jeep does come in for a flank. Does knock him out heavy cover there, giving good position there for the rifleman to gauge. There's only 3 windows on the side, so that's probably why he took time to build sandbags there. So it's a good position to fight towards the building. Second Volks Grenadier squad now pulled down the field. Pioneers being reinforced as well. The rifleman squad still inside the garrison. Pioneer not being upgraded to Flamer. Oh, great. Yeah, I always forget this map causes lag spikes for me. I don't know why. Ever since I got the new graphics card, it just causes lag spikes. Engineers received quite a bit of damage there. Will be forcing back. Now there's 2 Volks Grenadiers engaging. Getting some good damage there on the engineer. Okay, tell me if you actually like the camera panning thing. It's a little bit stupid. I just was trying something a little bit new. Sort of like it. A little bit different. You now have the Jeep engaging the Pioneers. And Pioneers do get inside the garrison. I suppose it's probably the wrong map for me to do camera panning since I have issues performance-wise in this map. Got the Volks Grenadiers advancing forward. They got 8 models of Volks Grenadiers. As could get behind this river there, trying to eye for some heavy cover as well. Granted, that heavy cover can now be used by the riflemen as well if that area gets cleared on out. Does immediately ban that region there. I think they were trying to assist in building that sandbags there, so they automatically got out of cover there, which is a bit of an oversight. One way that has to fix that is if he were to build the sandbags and then Q move a attack order on that rifleman squad, that could prevent that sandbags being automatically built, though maybe it wouldn't. Rifleman squad is engaged the Pioneers. They do have the landmines built. This Pioneer squad may go down one direct hit away and does fall back. Finds the landmine there, getting a couple good models there as well, severely wounding the others. He found a triage center there. He's going to be wounded for the next engagement. Jeep now push way forward, trying to overrun this Pioneer. Be a nice little pick, but not a critical pick, honestly. It's just a Pioneer. Doesn't find the negative cover there, but does get him down either way. Fresh Pioneer squad has been put on the field. He has lost another squad of Pioneers on the field. May have been over here. Engineers are quite healthy, so maybe not there.
They're losing territory.
We'll find the backside of that MG42 bunker. It's getting some damage there now.
Base is under enemy fire.
I hear the MG42 firing. Does suppress that rifleman squad, force it back. This same bit of damage there. Flamer Engineers and Volks Grenadiers about to get wiped on out. Trying to fall there. Wipes out that rifle squad there. Does manage to suppress the Engineer squad. Does find angle there to suppress the more rifle squad still suppressed. MG42 needs to pass fully withdrawal there. The Jeep's engaged in close range. Defense crew's getting some damage there. He may be eyeing for a Panzerfaust onto the Jeep. He's actually focusing down the Jeep as well. Needs some damage there. The MG42 does redeploy there, trying to keep it not fully destroyed there. Trying to get more suppression onto it. It's a small burst there. Doesn't get a full burst there. Engine damage there from the flamethrower hitting that Jeep. The Jeep has almost gone down. Volks Grenadiers are not pursuing it. They were firing against it. Needs to put a general move order over here. And the Jeep is still running away. Thanks to the road is able to move pretty quickly. In this area secure, MG42 has been recaptured by Volks Grenadiers. And thanks to the road, even though the Jeep's engine is damaged, is able to get on out of there thanks to that road, the faster movement speed. This munition point is not captured on up. This fuel point has been captured by the Wehrmacht player. See some bags there as well. Mission point has not been captured, and there's been contestation of these left points. We do now have a Wehrmacht sniper being employed on the field. Rounding out his composition, could stand to get some veteran C. Both support and infantry veteran C wouldn't hurt. We do now have a supply yard being built. Volks Grenadiers do have some heavy cover there. Rifleman does get down heavy cover there, but thanks to the very wounded rifleman squad there, it's not going to do all too well. That may have been the rifleman squad that found that landmine earlier. Rifle squad here does get forced on back. This MG42 is a little bit damaged. Flamer Pioneers advance forward. Rifleman squad's down to 3 members there. Remember, he did also wipe out a rifleman squad. This is very important. And this rifleman squad will skip on out there, trying to pull out a landmine there, but I believe the corpse is there. Oh, no, they don't spot it. Yeah, that's not, I forget now. This is not Computers 2, where the casualties can't spot.
What's our plan?
Landmine has been completed there. Jeep could potentially find it. Volksgrenadier is now eyeing for the flank. Doesn't get... Can't get a Panzerfaust off just yet. He may be going for the next battle phase. Not going for the next battle phase just yet. Volksgrenadiers receiving quite a bit of fire there. Flamer, Pioneers advance forward. Rifleman squad both on the landmine, and since they were really stacked up, they took a lot of damage from that. And Rifleman squad does fall back. Flamer Engineers not being focused down. Panzerfaust is firing. Oh, nope, couldn't get the Panzerfaust off. Nope, I heard a Panzerfaust firing. I just saw one from 25 to 60 munitions, so he was unable to actually fire it in time. Engine 42 set in a good position there, denying the cutoff point, and now do got a Greyhound deployed in the field. And there is a Kriegsbarracks deployed down the field. I must have been a short time I switched to the US player. He must have teched up, not a joke, wrong game. Greyhound getting shot there onto the MG42. The MG42 is falling on back now. And like the 50 cal should be up and going soon. Sniper could get spotted. Sniper has 0 kills right now, so he may not be aware of it just yet. 50 cal now firing. And Panzerfaust may be firing now. Panzerfaust fires a shot there. It's a hit, but not a whole lot of damage there. Kriegsbarracks is not fully built. Now it's fully built there, so it's still pretty far away from Pak 38 or Panzerschreck. Pak 38 on the build queue. He needs one out as soon as he can. He knows that the Kriegsbarracks just got built, so he can stay around here a little bit longer. A little bit unhealthily long. For the Volksgrenadiers, that's not going to be healthy. They already have enough iron in their diet.
Attention! The enemy advances.
Volksgrenadiers or MG42 sitting on up. He does have a bit of heavy cover there, so he's not getting suppression at the moment. He's good damage there. And now we got Pak 38 deployed field as well as Kampfgruppe Center. Kampfgruppe Center is not currently researching any veterancy just yet. He does get suppression there on the rifleman. Engineers are decapturing this munitions point now. Pioneers push forward, including a Flaming Pioneer. What do you go for? Infantry veterancy or support weapon veterancy? At this point I'm thinking support weapon veterancy. His Pioneers are quite wounded, but he should still go for both. You got only nearly 3 command points for the Wehrmacht player. This player has 1, so he may have selected Doctrine. And in fact, Jeep is capturing up a sector, as was the Greyhound. I think he's gone for armor. Multiple Greyhounds up on the field. He's eyeing for a light vehicle assault in order to provide capping pressure. You don't really see this all too often, and if you do see it, it's usually by T-17s, not by Greyhounds.
We are losing a sector.
Going for the 50 cal on this one now, so he has 2 Greyhounds on the field. And no Tank Depot does just build his support weapon center. Does he know about this Wehrmacht sniper just yet? 1 kill, so he does know about it.
We got an upgrade.
50 cal has been researched as well. Let's switch back to the Wehrmacht player. Pak 38 right here. He may be eyeing for some landmines there. Does take a Pioneer. Minor victory. And there is the veterancy on the infantry squads, not for the support weapons. Volksgrenadiers now seems to fire there, literally. Let's suppress one of the rifleman squads there. The other one's severely wounded. Sniper appears to hit the engineers. Engineers and rifleman squads do both fall back. Got the 2 Greyhounds here that can pose a big threat to his opponent. Do you now have a Panzerschreck deployed on the field? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Such a yoinkity, sploinkity, goober, snoober? I have no idea what that means. You now have the Greyhounds advancing on 4, trying to find some damage. Volksgrenadiers will see some fire there.
We're taking too much fire. What do you want?
Nope. Thank you for the follow, Gogovin. I have no doubt I probably pronounced your name. Do now have the Volksgrenadiers receiving some fire there. Panzerfaust is firing. Does get a good hit there. Pack 30 set him a good place there. Okay, that must be your YouTube channel, I guess. Or your YouTube account. We do now have the Rifleman Squad getting suppressed there. It looks like the Greyhound does go down to Pack 38. Both these squads are now hit. US Sniper lining up a shot there. Rolls a miss there onto the Wehrmacht Sniper. That's a little bit unlucky. Got Volksgrenadiers advancing on forward as well. US Sniper backing on off. Volksgrenadiers are still in the front line here. We got this Jeep still in the region. Greyhounds advancing forward. We'll see some Pack 38 fire. Pack 38's over here. Sniper shot there onto the Volksgrenadiers. And Flaming Pioneers will see the Sniper. Sniper does receive some flames. And now got the 2 engineers here. Flamer Pioneer may go down. Damage and crit there from the Panther Truck there. Sniper shot there on the Volksgrenadiers. Pack 38 does take up this other Greyhound. Volksgrenadiers does fall back there. Sniper backing on off. He might want to go frag today. Stick grenade from the Grenadiers. He does not have enough munitions for it. No, it was queued up. Does get 1 kill there on the Flamer engineer there. Other Volksgrenadiers still has 2 models remaining. Force back the other engineer. We do now have these forces getting reinforced. No veterancy support weapons just yet. He does have still 2 Pioneers. Getting a sniper veterancy wouldn't hurt, as well as getting the MG42. Need light vehicle veterancy for the AT guns. US player now has Allied War Machine. He's going for the Calliope line. Pack 38's 2 of them out on the field. That should be useful versus any sort of armor that shows up, but since it's going for Calliopes, they're not going to be that great.
Sniper reporting.
Another US sniper deployed on the field.
It's all good. Fuel location belongs to us.
You think he's walling or map hacking?
I've seen enough killing to last me 10 times.
I haven't seen anything definitive that will look like that.
Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory.
Everything seems like that he only built a sniper to counter his opponent's sniper. I haven't seen any amazing play. He got killed off by Pack 38s. I don't see anything that would suggest that. There are some replays on GameReplay.org if you want to take a better look at it, though. You know how the Volksgrenadiers, they received some sniper shots there from the Volksgrenadiers. These Volksgrenadiers over here, and the snipers now running on in. Got 2 Wehrmacht snipers now. US snipers way back here, not being pushed on forward. Finds a landmine there with the Grenadiers. Gets a good hit there onto the Volksgrenadiers. Since he knows where the opponent's snipers are at, he is able to take a quick, easy shot there on the Volksgrenadiers. And we've got 2 sniper shots down the Flame Engineers. Flame Engineers now falling back. Does see the 2 US snipers now. I suppose the best way to see if you believe he is walling is seeing what the Calliope barrage is raining on in. Does find a landmine there. Ooh, that was a good landmine. Didn't wipe out the Volksgrenadiers, however. Jeep now firing away. Jeep now veterancy 1, trying to overrun the snipers. Has to be a bit more aggressive, but trying to avoid the Pack 38s. It does not exactly go on in. He knows he's fighting against at least 1 Pack 38. I'm not sure if he's seen the other one just yet. It has 2 kills. This one's 0. Even though he does see the new one, not necessarily actually realize that it is the new one, because who on earth actually checks the kill counter of your opponent's units? MG42 now set on up. Do now have a Schimwagen upon the field, eyeing to hunt down the US snipers, or at least just a spot them for his own sniper. And good volley there onto the Rifleman squad. Schimwagen now advancing forward. Rifleman squad with veterancy 1 advancing forward.
Taking casualties.
And Jeep appears to have gone down to a Pack 38 shot. Rifleman squad now falling on back. And 180 gun now deployed on the field. Got some landmines here. Good spot for a landmine. And seeing he's going to be fighting against a Schimwagen, Shimbogen is going to take the road to charging forward. This is a great spot to deny the Shimbogen and save the snipers. Flamingers does spot the Shimbogen now. And M1 T-gun.
Eliminated.
The
Gets the
Germans
kill.
are taking one of our points.
57 mil at your feet.
MP40 Volks now on the field, showing how a real SMG squad performs.
We're losing ground out there.
Rifleman squad's advanced forward. 2 sniper shots there on the Flamer Pioneers. And nope, that's just 1 shot there, and the Rifleman gunned down the other. Wehrmacht sniper does find a kill there. M242 trying to line up another shot there. Does get suppressed, good suppressed there. Throwing stick grenade I probably would have done.
300
Calliope
points.
rocket
Krauts
battery
have cut
available.
forward supply line.
Calliope rockets with Calliope Sherman's going to be very important dealing with the MG42 as well as PaK-38.
Casualties being
Oop,
reported.
and there goes one of the US snipers. Other one soft retreating away. M1 gun could be picked on off. 2 Wehrmacht snipers advancing on forward. They're aggressive. They're trying to hunt down that AT gun. US sniper should be in range.
Enemy
And does
unit
pick off
down.
one right there. It was a pretty easy shot there. The other one did not get the attack onto it. And this guy's going to be camouflaging around. Keeping him right there could get him to drop on the US sniper.
Put some fear into him.
US sniper. Oh!
We're losing a fuel sector.
He guessed propaganda war and picked him off with it. Oh, that's nasty. He knew the sniper was in that region, and then he threw propaganda war, got lucky, and killed him off. Oh, that's nasty and smart at the same time. Nothing more fearsome than paper falling from the sky. Flame Engineers advancing on forward, getting some damage there on the MP40 Volks. MP40 Volks, of course, are falling on back.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
But both of your players have selected doctrine. We've got Terror versus Armor. PaK-38 backing on off away from the Flame Engineer. Volksgrenadiers in pursuit. And the Flame Engineers do fall back now. Rifleman squad decapturing off the VP. Over here, we've got the Engineers captured at this point. YP now deployed on the field. Maybe a good idea to go for another US sniper, but not for actually sniping. Though it would be a good idea to counter-snipe the Wehrmacht snipers, especially when there's now a second redeployed. Probably for just spotting for the Calliope. Because able to spot for your artillery is always nice to have. Calliope barrage now raining on in. We'll get some damage on the Wehrmacht sniper. Wehrmacht sniper may go down. His cover right there does go down. Shot blocker. It looks like he does rain all around the sniper. Does get some damage onto it, especially on the PaK-38 as well. Rifleman squad receiving MG42 fire now, receiving a lot of hits. Now we got the Citrus VP captured up by the Volks or regular Grenadiers. You got some tank traps over there. And now the Volksgrenadiers, or regular Grenadiers, just fall back. Volksgrenadiers advance forward, and does receive a lot of bursts there, losing 2 models immediately. I think the Volksgrenadiers at this point in time needs to fall back. I don't think he can do much for his Flame Engineers now. I do like the MP40 Volks upgrade, that's for sure. Does have enough munitions for another propaganda war. We don't see any more. Up, he's going. Wait, that's Panzer. That's the battle phase, not the assault phase. That means Panzer Command will be available shortly. Solid munitions consumption there. Yep, more MP40 Volks. Very nice. And now do got the battle phase ready to go. He may right now a Panzer IV wouldn't hurt. I hope engage both the infantry and the Calliope.
Crew, look alive.
He also knows he's fighting against armor with that Calliope on the field. A Panther wouldn't hurt either. His opponent has deployed out, is deploying out tank depot. Volksgrenadiers getting some good damage there, but they're sort of dancing around thanks to that Flame Engineer. They do fall back now. Volksgrenadier squad advancing on forward. This one has a bit more health. And Panzerstrike Grenadier squad advancing forward. Throwing a stick grenade. And gets very small splash damage. Rifleman squad engaging the Volksgrenadier at range. That's Efficiency 1 as well. And now the Volksgrenadier squad does fall back. Do got 2 Wehrmacht snipers to support. Does at least know about both of them at least right now. Got 2 kills and 6 kills.
Rifle, down me. All right.
Rifleman squad there. Do we see any more snipers? Doesn't appear to be. Going out for a Sherman tank wouldn't be half bad. Hellcat maybe a safer option since he's likely to be expecting to fight a armored asset relatively soon. As a command still being built, so we aren't going to see what armored asset he's eyeing to deploy out first. And here comes Calliope Barrage trying to hit the Volksgrenadiers that are retreating back, getting some great kills there. The Wehrmacht Corps is actually eating a lot of those shots, isn't it? I suppose that's good for the Wehrmacht player. Grenadiers advancing forward. Calliope does abandon the region. Grenade does come forward. We'll get one model quite easily. And the Rifleman squad does flinch around that fence there, allowing the Grenadiers to get some free shots on in.
Reporting construction complete.
Without any US snipers on the field, he can move around those snipers a bit more with more impunity. So have to be aware of any sort of armored assets, such as this Sherman tank on the build queue. Pack 38 over here, Pack 38 here. This one's a little bit wounded. No veterancy in the light vehicle veterancy yet. Panzer Command's currently deploying out nothing. Let's switch over to the Wehrmacht player. Has 3 command points at the moment. Not getting any upgrades. Interesting to find a sniper shot there. It does spot the landmine being pulled on out. And I don't think the landmine's fully built. Oh no, the landmine is fully built. German tank now deployed on the field. No upgrades onto it. Probably a good idea to keep your munitions up. Rifle squad received a bit of fire there. And sniper looks like a full retreating away. And People Volks finds a good engagement there on this rifle squad, getting some good damage onto him. And the Volksgrenadier squad does find a landmine there. Calliope Barrage raining on in over here. These large important from those forces does spot the Sherman tank there with the Volksgrenadiers. Oh, thank you for the follow, Project X350. Do not have allied field repair available. Was very close to getting out his Pershing, or still needed a lot of command points for Pershing, but one ability away, his last ability to get out Pershing as well. Going for a second Sherman tank may not be half bad. It'll help him get his allied war machine more or less going, so he can throw away 2 Shermans at once. Granted, it's actually sort of hard to throw away 2 Shermans. They're much more durable than Hellcats. Good hits down the Volksgrenadiers. The Sherman tank's doing some great work, getting 8 kills or 7 kills at the moment within 3 shots. Snipers does get some good hits there onto the Flamer Engineers. And now we do have a Panther on the field. The Panther is going to be very useful engaging Sherman tanks as well as Calliopes if they so choose to push forward or the Panther dives. Another Sherman tank now pull on the field. He has not seen the Panther tank just yet. I really hate how this map just causes lag spikes. It's only this map that causes lag spikes. Like, seriously, walk. Okay, there it goes. Didn't do it that time. One pen there from a Sherman tank. Are we going to see 76mm? Doesn't look like at the moment. Does get some good hits there on the Grenadier squad. He can quickly force that one back. Sherman tank is almost down. Doesn't receive another AT gun shot there. Sherman tank down the 1 shot there. Going for Calliope Barrage in the Pack 38. Does find some rounds in the trees. And 1 AT gun firing away. He has forces an allied war machine available. Does take out 1 of the Pack 38s. Very, very nice. And does use field repair now. Not going for allied war machine. He does almost have enough conditions. Now has enough conditions there for allied war machine.
Allies are down to 200 points.
And he may just want to keep these guys back. Sherman tanks do well in numbers. And he may actually lose these ones. He could use allied war machine. Ooh, that Sherman tank, Panther was very wounded. I probably would have pushed forward and dived it with the Sherman Tank's Allied War Machine.
Anti-tank! Ready!
Wehrmacht Sniper, 5 kills.
Time to get out and teach Jerry a lesson.
Does find a shot there, takes out the AT gun there, receives some rifleman fire, and used propaganda war there. He probably could have escaped on out there. I don't think he needed to use propaganda war.
Heavy cavalry ready to do some battle.
No 76mm Sherman upgrade, nor anything else at the moment. Hellcat, that's what he's going for, which makes sense. Something a bit more mobile. The Sherman tanks could push forward, draw fire, and then the Hellcat can hit the rear armor of the big cat. After all, small cats should be faster than big cats, right? That's how it goes. Don't see any more landmines in this region there. Calliope barrage running in. There's a US landmine here. Calliope barrage. There's a blind barrage over here. I saw a plus 19 kill marker there. Oh, we got the Pioneers and maximum spread. The bunker may have been interrupted. It's going for another bunker here. Sherman tank's not fully repaired. He may get out some more engineers. He has 2 engineers.
Work is done here.
This engineer's laying some land mines outside the map. Sherman tank advancing forward. Rolls a miss there. Actually almost got a hit there on the Volksgrenadiers. Rifleman squad advanced forward, not fully reinforced. And now got the Hellcat charging on forward. Infantry 42 set up in this region. US player does have less tickets to his opponent, but does have the capture in his favor currently. AT gun may receive some hits now.
My coordinates.
AT guns advancing on forward. Wehrmacht Sniper has not been revealed just yet. Does use propaganda war. Oh great, am I going to see another sniper hitting a landmine? I don't know why. I see that way too often. Hellcat receiving massive fire now. And AT gun now receiving hits as well. Need to pull those guys a little bit farther back. It does take a bit of time to repair up Shermans. They're a bit more healthier than Hellcats.
Tank killer here.
Hellcat now receiving some pairs now. Pack 38s, that does of course do a lot of damage versus the US armor. And here comes Calliope Barrage trying to counterattack, hit those AT guns. Let's get some concern on the MP42, Flamer Pioneer or MP40 Volks pushing way forward. The Flame Engineers get some great damage there. Both engineers do fall back now. And now Rifleman Squad trying to push on forward, trying to disrupt this Volks Grenadiers. Sherman Tank advancing forward. Hellcat is camouflaged, a little bit wounded still. It does fall back to Volks Grenadiers now.
Roger.
Rifleman squads are getting suppressed. And now we got the King Tiger to pull on the field. We've got the extra big cat now. Pioneers or Panther still back there. We got, of course, have some repair bunkers. IP may receive some fire there. Of course, field repairs they may use across the time to time. We'll, of course, repair it up for him. King Tiger now eyeing to break through the hedge line. Taking a shortcut towards the Sherman tank. Does find a sticky grenade in return, however. Does not get engine crit, however. This player should have enough for another Hellcat. I think he may be saving up resources for another Calliope or saving up his resources for a Pershing when he gets enough command points.
Repairs complete, sir.
What are my coordinates?
Riflemen and engineers
Sector being captured.
getting some repairs there. Hellcat has been fully repaired. MP42 finding some volleys onto the riflemen. Let's get some damage there. Calliope barrage raiding in, trying to soften up the Panther. Panther, King Tiger. And it is getting some good damage there. And did he just get an engine crit there? I think he blew up a... Yeah, there was a US landmine there that he blew up, which damaged the engine of the King Tiger. You can now have second Calliope pull on field. One before it's back the MG42. MP40 Volks receiving a bit of fire there. And we got the Sherman tank getting hit there on the MP40 Volks. Flame Engineers do see a good hit there. Hellcat charging forward. King Tiger... Oh, Good hits there. He needs to use Allied War Machine. Yes, he does. Hellcat does go down. I don't think he's going to use Propaganda War there. I don't think he's going to get the kill on either of these big cats. Sherman Tank is going to be all by his lonesome, and does receive a lot of shots there and goes out of control, so he will get that recovered.
Sherman on point.
You now have the Sherman Tank and Hellcat now redeployed. Rifle squad advance forward. MP-40 Volks protecting the snipers. And he does get a good there on the Rifleman squad. Rifleman's at Veteran C2 now. Volks Grenadiers still firing away. Rolls a miss there. Now here comes a Calliope barrage. Trying to stop the King Tiger once again. He may take out the repair engineers. Because he does not take out the repair engineers. Oh, sorry, I just saw your Rumble comments there. Need some AT guns? US player could use another AT gun to help engage these forces. It's not going to get any artillery, and they do pack a bit of punch at range, that's for sure. Hellcat does roll a bounce there. Does see some Pack 38 shots now. He does have actually 1 light vehicles. Sherman Tank finding some side armor, and there's no side armor in this game. Is it then the
unit down.
Panther there? It does take out the crew of the Pack 38.
Are collapsing.
Panther receiving a bit of damage. Now got the Sherman Tank gets a bounce there. The Mason Calliope barrage there. The Hellcat is 1 shot away from death. He does not have enough munitions for a Allied War Machine. He could cast in the field repair ability. Sherman Tank's only a little bit dinged up. King Tiger currently not receiving any repairs. I got 2 repair bunkers here. It's probably better if the repair pioneers repair up the Panther. It does lose the Hellcat now. Pack 38 way over here.
Engineers ready.
Now I got the regular Grenadiers advancing forward. Rifleman squad push way forward. Maybe trying to eye for a grenade. Oh, there was a grenade there, not by the Rifleman squad, from the Grenadiers. Flamer Engineers push way forward, the Rifleman drawing fire. Should be able to get some great bursts there onto this Grenadier. Grenadier squad not falling back. Flamer, not MP-40 Volks advancing forward. Calliope barrage ring on in. There's no Pack 30 in that region. He's trying to barrage the last known location of that Pack 38.
Enemy unit down.
Third enemy unit down, not sure from what though.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
Don't see a downed AT gun or anything like that. Maybe it was a repair engineer back here. Panther now almost fully repaired. Repair pioneers, there's 3 of them now out on the field. Over here, Rifle Squad does find the MP-40 Volks. Gonna try to get some damage there. He is getting double teamed there, but probably not a good idea to go into that close range of the MP-40 Volks. And now the Volkswagen squad does fall back. You now have some bars upgraded on these riflemen.
Pay attention!
Fuel supply is ours.
MG42 pushing way forward. A little bit wounded, but the Veteran C should help out with that. Grenadiers here, Veteran C2.
100 points and dropping.
And he's approaching enough command points for Pershing, though he needs a bit more manpower for Pershing. Over here, no additional Veteran C being employed on the field. Looks like nothing at the moment. Calliope barrage raining on in. Maybe we'll get the repair pioneers. The King Tiger's engine still damaged. And looks like Calliope barrages are raining everywhere except on top of the King Tiger and does not get any repair engineers, so that King Tiger receive a lot of free repairs there. Grenadiers push way forward, getting some damage there onto these Grenadiers.
Order, sir.
From pick up the 5 kills. Panther advancing on forward. It is fully repaired. With the AT gun now deployed on the field. It does pick up 2 of the repair engineers. Man, I really hate how this map just lags so much. Do now have a 251 half track on the build queue. He may be eyeing for a Warfman half track. Got some hits there on the rifle squad, and now they're falling back. Do not have a half track deployed on the field. And the King Tiger is now advancing forward onto the... Oh, just trying to back soft retreat away. Still has the engine crits there. Got the good flame burst there onto the Pak 38. And now we've got the MP40 Volks push way forward. Does have efficiency 1 on top of the MP on the flame engineers.
Report Victory Point is now held by Germany.
Try and burn these Volksgrenadiers alive. And he does fall back now. AT gun here, got the Pak 38, 2 AT guns now on field. Trying to engage the M242. Does find a miss, a splash hit there. There's another pen there. It's good hits there. Got another Clyde barrage raining on in. Forward. The sniper currently has 15 kills there, but now we're seeing Clyde paper rockets. The MP42 does go down to that Calliope barrage. Trying to reclaim that VP. MP40 Volks advancing on forward. Got AT gun shot there onto the Warfman half track. Warfman half track may go down to that AT gun there. One more shot. Fires, but looks like whiffed. Flamer engine is advancing forward. Bar Rifleman also advancing forward as well. Sherman King gains some good hits there. Maybe we'll finish off some of these forces, such as the Warfman half track. Does see the hit there from the Pak 38. Gets a hit there onto the Warfman half track. Rifleman squads could try I-Force to take on there. The Panther's also severely wounded. I'd say actually go for the Panther rather than the Warfman half track. Trying to push Sticky Bomb now. Getting a good hit there. M1 AT guns on this side of housing there. Does take out the Warfman half track. Rifle squad trying to push them forward. Does take out the Warfman Panther there. Now got 2 AT gun there. Sticky Bomb does connect onto the King Tiger. Rolls around there with the AT gun shot there. The engine will be damaged once again. And Flame Engineers does get some burning onto that Pak 38. Trying to destroy some of these bunkers now. Good AT gun shots on there on the King Tiger. Rifle squad now pushes the 2, getting gunning down the support units there. AT gun inspired to go down as well. Clyde barrage raining in. Does get direct hit there. Does take out the sniper as well. Sherman tank does go down. Some good hits there. AT gun looks like maybe it's just out of range. No, AT gun got decrewed by the Wehrmacht sniper. Rifle squad may need to fall back entirely. Rifle squad may get wiped out. Let's throw a grenade there, and Rifle Squad does dodge it. MP40 Volks trying to get some damage over here. Got the Grenadiers seeing a bit of fire as well.
Panzer deployed. Heavy Panzer.
Panther now redeployed out in the field. Of course, he can't deploy out the Tiger tank or King Tiger. You now got a Pershing on the field as well. It's good damage there on the Volksgrenadier. Volksgrenadier squad does fall back. Rifleman trying to eye the central VP. US player does not have a lot of VPs remaining, so he has to really play the VP game now. Pershing now maybe trying to eye for the rear armor of the King Tiger. We got Clyde barrage raining in somewhere. Oh wait, the King Tiger's still alive. What was I thinking? For some reason I thought it went down. The Pershing takes a bit of fire there. Both sides are getting pens. Pershing is now flanked by the Panther and fully going to be stuck there. Allied War Machine is now active. Maybe use the Calliope barrage in this region. Now here comes the Calliope barrages in this region. Able to get some good damage there on the King Tiger. Panther now seeing some hits as well. Overall, those rockets will rain out wide.
They're losing territory.
Another replacement.
Flaming Jurors do fall back. They do capture Central VP. We do got the fresh Pershing deploy on the field. Turn over on the AT gun. He does find a good hit there now. Rolls a miss there. Oh, here we got the Panther pushing forward. Got the 2 collide piece here. Does see some damage there. AT gun does go down. It's fine trying to hit Zara onto that Panther squad there. Does fall back now. Pershing's a little bit wounded. Rear armor could be exposed on the Panther. Both of them has neither the rear armor exposed, though the Panther it may have it actually somewhat exposed right now. Pack 38 body blocked the Panther. Pershing's received quite a bit of damage there. But for Panther Pulse now. King Tiger barely alive. Maybe see some hits now. Clyde Barrage maybe find the rain on in soon to have the V1 rocket run available. The US player does not have enough for Allied War Machine, and the Pershing does go down. Clyde Barrage now raining on in, trying to get some good damage. So largely the house is blocking a lot of shots there. The King Tiger could potentially go down. No, does not go down. And now got the Hellcat charging forward, trying to deal with the King Tiger now. Does have a damage crit still? No, the short ninja crit there, and does go out of control now. Rolls a bounce, one last bounce before go on down. Alright, the squad trying to capture some of these sectors. US player has 54 tickets remaining, but not, which is not a whole lot. His opponent has 141 or 411. Ugh. He does use propaganda war there, trying to deny this use of sticky bombs onto that King Tiger. Stealth AT gun creeping its way forward. We do not have the Allied field repairs just been activated. Rifle squad trying to overrun that Pack 38. I got the Grenadiers advancing on forward. Rolls a miss there. Flaming Raiders are trying to hit this Volks Grenadiers. He may be behind to scout his opponent. Does he have enough conditions for a V1 rocket run?
50 points.
He has nowhere near enough conditions for a V1. Guess we're eyeing to save those up in order to deploy them out. I got the Rifle Squad soft retreating away. Volks or regular Grenadiers can't capture the Pack 38 unless he wants to lose the entire squad. Calliope Barrage for raiding on in. Another Calliope Barrage raiding on in. Try to hit that King Tiger. King Tiger does avoid the barrage. It has been repaired up a little bit. So the repairer pioneers may go down. Now I got a Sherman tank here. Not Sherman tank, Panzer IV. The Panzer IV will provide some good mix support. Not only put holes in armor, but put holes in infantry. Gets a good hit there with his Panther. Does those sticky bomb down the Panther. It does have efficiency 2 still. Nothing more. Panzer IV does find a good kill there onto the Rifleman squad. Finds some more guard hits there. Panther gets a good hit as well.
Was wünschen Sie? What do you want?
King Tiger is still receiving repairs. Flaming Pioneer is getting some damage around the MP40 Volks. That's not Pioneer, Engineer. And may lose that Flame Engineer there. Rifle Squad advancing forward. Maybe trying to secure this AT gun there. Does secure up the AT gun. Panther's trying to push way forward. Does have an engine right there. Panzer IV, however, pushes way forward as well. Not eyeing for, probably eyeing for a sticky bomb right now. and the Panther does get some shots there onto the rifle squad. Fly Barrage raining on in. Maybe we'll take out some of these repair pioneers. Getting some good damage there onto the Panther.
Our enemy has only 25 points left. We are crushing them.
Pioneer squad may get wiped out by these rifle squad. Both of them are down to 2 members there. Rifle squad is trying to push the way forward. We've got still captured in favor of the Wehrmacht player, and he has the US player has 20 tickets remaining.
We're losing territory.
Let's get some shots there. 80 gun shots over here. Manga destroyed onto the Panther. 80 gun fires a shot there and does take up the Panther now. Wehrmacht player is now gone for observation post here. Let's get a good hit there on the M180 gun there. Rolls double bounce on the King Tiger. King Tiger is a little bit wounded. Now US player has catch up the central VP. Pershing, if he gets the kill there, can get a lot of efficiency there. Doesn't see a pinch shot. Goes bounce there. AT gun starting to go over end. It was eventually AT gun that goes down. Buys a good rear arm hit there. Pershing needs a fast fall back a little more. Start pursuing that rear armor. Rolls a bounce there. Clyde Barrage now rating on in. Some shots there onto the Pershing, who now heads the damage engine crit. Clyde Barrage getting some good damage there. Does take out the AT gun there. Nice crossbow does fall back. Main gun destroy crit there on the allied on Pershing. It does go down now. King Tiger still backing off, still has damage and crit. Flame Engineer is pushed forward to see the efficiency there onto that Flame Engineer. Does fall back with it now. Panzer still providing good fire support there. Getting some shots there onto the Rifleman. And now we got the stun grenades all being cast and thrown by the Dice Crossbow. Does get a sticky bomb off there. May get the kill. Does not get the kill there. X4 has plenty of health. And now the Volkswagen is eyeing to capture up this central point, and that may be game.
Brave work, children. Point captured.
Fresh Hellcat now deployed on the field.
Ah, we're under fire, my God.
Nice cross-border could potentially get a Panzer Falstaff. They did fire it, but it couldn't get off in time. You now have another Pack 38 being on the build queue. King Tiger still has no health remaining. And Hellcat does get another destroyed crit there. Now it really can't move. And now it goes out of control there.
Our base is under attack. We have lost the
Does slowly go down now. You got now the Pack 38 being deployed on the field. Gets sprack damage there. Maybe it'll crush some of these models there. This player has to capture at this point here, so the game will continue for the time being. And the force finds shots there, does force back the engineers. Calliope Barrage raiding in somewhere, not over here. And now do gotta capture favor of the Wehrmacht player, and with 1 ticket remain, the US player will lose. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As this game starts loading up, I need to stand up for a moment. Didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm a little bit drowsy right now. My caffeine's starting to wear off, and I don't want to drink anymore because the day's almost over. Just give me a moment to stretch out my legs. My apologies. That should help out. And let's go ahead and go into a replay that was submitted into me. 2v2's 10 may be pretty fun. That should help wake me up as well. Oh yeah, I need to do one thing on right now. There we go. When the settings window is open, it was sort of my way.
Do you need any construction?
Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the Wehrmacht player. We have I am Mongo. Magno? Mongo. Magno. On the bottom left side as the Wehrmacht player, we have Brutal Hummel. who's not come from Panzer Elite, so his name is inaccurate. Spawn on the top right side as the US forces, we have Happiness. Spawn as the other US forces, we have Smoke-O. Or Smoke-O? Smoke-O. O or Smoke-O. I think I think about that a little bit too much, do I? Don't I? We do not have... He wants to go for defensive. He wants to go for Panthers.
Wehrmacht quarters completed.
Defensive players tend to go for light vehicle veteran C for the Flak 88s. Let's look at develop a basic game plan. Don't really need to go for hyper strategic game plan actions, because after all, what was it? Sun Tzu said, no plan survives first contact. What was that? Rommel? What was that Patton? Yeah, either way. Engineers now pushing down south. Over here, we've got the Jeep pushing way forward. Pioneers advancing on forward, ready to engage the engineers. And now the engineers and pioneers engaging each other. Time old enemies. Now do you have a motorcycle pushing way forward, engaging the Jeep. Time old enemies. Not really. You usually see the Shimboggans more often than motorcycles, it seem like, at least in replays. Most Jeep now seems to fire there. The motorcycles see massive fire from the engineers there, and now getting ripped apart. Pioneers repairing it up in combat. Engineers get ripped apart by the motorcycle. Motorcycle see more fire there, getting repaired up in combat. Jeep unable to out-damage it. Now got the Shimboggan pushing forward. A very good hold there. I thought he was going to lose that motorcycle. He probably did as well. You now got the MG42 deployed on field. Pioneers claiming up the northern sectors as well as southern and the center sectors. Jeep and Shimboggan now engaging each other. Engineers here could get some repairs. Over here, we do now have the Jeep pushing way forward, trying to engage the Pioneers. And now do have the Shimboggan sort of backing on off. Rifleman squad advancing on forward. And the Pioneers will probably get forced on back. Over here, we have the motorcycle receiving massive amount of automatic weapon fire. But it is more alive right now than it was beforehand. Shimboggan now push way forward, trying to engage the Jeep. Rifleman squad here could perhaps push over here or over here. Perhaps maybe good to go over here. Jeep and Shimboggan now engaging at close range. Bit of bumper car action there. Over here, we've got the motorcycle now being repaired up in combat once again. And right now the Jeep and the motorcycle both quite wounded. Got another damage to crit there on that same motorcycle there. And he does not repair it up this time. So we do got a number of Pioneers here. A large as well as Volkswagen here. Volkswagen are engaging by the engineers at close range. Pioneers still trying to engage the riflemen there. The Volkswagen will be able to perhaps win this out thanks to Pioneers drawing fire. One Pioneer squad does fall back. They are behind the carcass of the motorcycle. And if he sort of keeps the air secured, he perhaps could salvage that motorcycle. But I think the motorcycle carcass is almost down. Does lose the Pioneer. Yeah, I think that motorcycle carcass may be actually fully dead from all the small arms fire. Flamer engineers or Flamer Pioneers not full on the field. Shimboggan does body block the Jeep. And the Jeep will likely go down to the Shimboggan. Fires a volley there, doesn't get a kill there. Fires a volley, press the volley on the rifleman there. And looks like the Jeep does go down to the Shimboggan at max range. Volkswagen MG42 and Flamer Pioneers in the region. Shimboggan backing it on off. And the northern sector is being captured by these engineers. Volksgrenadiers are advancing on forward, and this rifle squad does get suppressed. Pioneers, they have a flamethrower. They don't want to spend time repairing. They want to spend their time hosing down their opponent with fire. And if you really want to hose down your opponent with fire, there's something wrong with you. Because flamethrower men tend to be executed in wars for good reason.
We're losing territory.
Here now, the rifleman squad eyeing to get inside the garrison. Got the MG42 sitting up in this region, as well as the Volksgrenadiers. Just going to suppress and pin the rifleman squad here. And his Jeep is pushing forward. He's trying to hunt the sniper. This Jeep has plenty of health remaining. Doesn't body block the Jeep there with the Pioneer. Sniper fires a shot there. He may want. He has still plenty of health to walk around with. It does get damage to crit there. Focus on the garrison and is unable to get the kill there. I think the sniper would be safe and keep that selected and move around. We now got the MG42 engaging. sniper starts playing health, and I think that's, yeah, I don't see the triangle up on the map for the Jeep, so the Jeep does go down right from the squads in this region. You got to land multiple, not just a landmine there, I thought I saw another one. Flamer engineers pushing forward with rifle squad flanking the MG42, or the Fatherland has just been activated. I think he said he's going to go defensive, and he has, looks like Fears have gone for defensive. This may be an MG bunker, let's switch over to them. Either a casual recovery bunker or an MG bunker could be quite reasonable there. A lot of suppression on these forces. Got these forces suppressed. You got the MG42 finding a great angle there. These rifle squads are, however, trying to flank the MG42. Still got the Pioneers here. Now being upgraded with a casual recovery bunker there. If he's able to win this fight, there's going to be a lot of down casualties potentially for him to claim. Though the upgrade time is a little bit long. And I only see riflemen and US casualties. I don't actually see any Wehrmacht casualties on the ground. So he's getting a little bit unlucky with those. Do not have a motor pool being pulled up by the US player. A station complete, and the medics are not charging around, so there was no drop casualties there. So, seeing how the rifleman casualties, no, the rifleman's casualties are still around there, so he potentially, if there were casualties, he potentially could have picked up 1 or 2. Probably not 3 or 4.
Report Victory Point is now held by Germany.
Oh, looks like this bunker here got cancelled. Fine.
Fortification directives are now in effect.
Is he talking about salvage something? Not sure what he's referring to.
Good enough for army work. Construction finished.
We have some landmines put in here, but the Flamer engineers will stop them. The Flamer pioneers do fall back nice and early. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources, doctrines, and all that sort. Right now, the Wehrmacht we have currently selected has a decent reserve of manpower, no real reserve of munitions, and has potentially a tech up amount of fuel starting to build up. Or his teammate has a good reserve of manpower, and same situation, has small reserve fuel. He doesn't have a Kriegsberg like his teammate. That's why he's going for the assault phase. He's the one who's going to go for Panthers, so likely he's going to go straight for the battle phase. For this US player there, no resource reserve whatsoever. Does have the motor pool as well as a Greyhound with armor skirts and 50 cal on the way. Panzerfaust attempting to be fired. Wehrmacht sniper has been spotted. Don't see a PaK-38 on the field just yet. Good suppression there is on these forces, including the US sniper. The US sniper has 0 kills, so he does not know about this US sniper just yet.
Complete. We're ready.
And now we do have this casualty being recovered as well. He's trying to focus it down. Got another casualty being recovered. He's able to get both of them. That give him halfway to a grenadier, but does lose that medic. Maybe he'll cover this casualty still if the one does get recovered. Let's get some good shots there. Now the MG42, US sniper advanced forward. This one also. Is that the same one? That may have been the same one. Has 0 kills at the moment. Schimwagen push way forward. Schimwagen's still alive, so it could hunt down that sniper. There's a Wehrmacht landmine there.
Defensive operation. We have artillery
Defensive.
support on the horn.
He now has off-my power shoot there and defensive operations, which means he's gone for infantry.
Construction finished.
And for his other teammate, he has a good reserve of manpower, good reserve of munitions, and excellent reserve of fuel. No supply yard just yet. Does fire Panzerfaust off there. Likely this player's probably going to go for armor. I doubt he's going to go for airborne. They could go for double infantry. Oops.
Sniper reporting.
US sniper, 0 kills. He's trying to hunt down his opponent's sniper. These Volksgrenadiers are going to be overwhelmed. There's too many riflemen in this region. Medic charging forward, trying to pick up this casualty. I think he has 1 covered at the moment. Can't tell, but I have the other player selected. Wehrmacht sniper finds a kill there. US sniper. It's a little bit still up north. Greyhound receiving a bit of fire there. That's a US landmine there. And fires a shot there, but does not hit the MG42 and not the Wehrmacht sniper who is camouflaged. Start to see if that with that tree there. Engineers do find the landmine. Flaming Pioneers charging forward, trying to get some burst there. It does roll a miss there onto the U.S. Sniper. I'm pretty sure that was revealed. The U.S. Sniper's now falling on back. The Flaming Pioneer does go down. Now Shimbok is trying to hunt down the Sniper. There's a lot of forces here, and does decide to fall back. In fact, he has no health remaining. He'll likely get gunned down. Does get burned alive there. I think he's saying that since he missed the Sniper. Missed counter snipe. In my opinion, the Sniper should not miss other snipers. Medic charging forward. Medic will be gunned on down. Got these forces pushing way forward. I need to capture the flank. X station. Let's see now. Of course, I actually also had that bunker selected while it's changing, so now there's a permanent reticle there. Does get some good suppression there. Does not find the landmine just yet. Greyhound push away forward. Do got the Panther Strike upgrade now. No additional efficiency just yet. Does efficiency 1's infantry and support units. Does get a Pack 38 hit there onto the Greyhound. Rifleman squad is charging forward. Infantry 42 trying to set on up, and does use the repair ability or heal ability there. Often harsh rating on it, likely that Pack 38 goes down immediately. Now the bunker will receive some fire. Go King first. Knight's Cross. No. King. He said he's going. Oh, he didn't select what to say what option he's going for just yet. It has, doesn't he? So he could still go for a King Tiger, not Knight's Cross holders. That's a Knight's Cross holders. Yeah, KCH, not KNG. Second Counter-Strike miss. Snipe miss. That is very, very bad luck. Knight's Crossholders now deployed on the field. Right now going for an Ostwind wouldn't hurt, but there's now a tank depot deployed on the field.
See, sniper ready.
Arkham Squad now seeing some fire. The Sniper has currently 10 kills. Knight's Crossholders advancing forward. Doesn't have any infantry efficiency at the moment.
Ready for Blitzkrieg assault.
Now he's going for Blitzkrieg. He's going straight for the manpower blitz. Let's get a Panzerfaust shot there, or Panther Strike shot there. Trying to hunt down the Sniper. There is one counter sniper there. Very, very good. Or snipe on the retreating squad. Sniper. Shimbok is still trying to pursue the Sniper, but right now too far ahead of it and will be gunned down likely. Seeing quite a bit of damage there. Panther Strike and Focus Engineers advancing forward. There's a lot of Flame Engineers there. And the Schimwagen somehow survives. M1 AT gun does receive a snipe shot there. These forces are falling him back. And now the Flaming Pioneer is trying to repair up this Schimwagen. We've got a fresh motorcycle pull out on the field. Knight's Crossbow is falling back. Let's get some good hits there. This force is now starting to get suppressed. Rifleman squad in behind heavy cover there, engaging the Volks Grenadiers. And now got the Wehrmacht Sniper getting 14th kill, soon to be 15th kill. Oh, wait, he just fired Panzerfaust against these guys? Was that a misclick? You now got a Panther deployed view. That's a Veterancy 1's Panther as well. Very, very nice. He's likely eyeing for Veterancy 3 tanks. Shoes are gonna be nice, but it goes for Manpower Blitz first, because Manpower Blitz is also very nice. Armor, the Blitzkrieg Doctrine just has a lot of good assets. There's no off-map artillery. Do not get an on-map artillery piece now. His teammate may want to go for off-map artillery as soon as he can, such as the 28cm rocket barrage. Registered artillery cannot, of course, reach the M2. Panther now deploying field, and Sherman take with a 50 cal. Sherman take with a 50 cal does leave a penetrating shot there from the Panther. And the US sniper's falling back, trying to go for counter snipe there, unable to get the kill. And the Shimwagon does go down to an AT gun shot there. Does roll a miss there on that sniper, with the retreating back that's likely to happen. And Knight's Crossbow is being burned alive from these engineers. Doesn't see any more flame bursts there. The Knight's Crossbow does fall back in time. And looks like there is a US medic station deployed on the field. That third one was a retreating sniper. That's a little bit different. Rifleman squad does get suppressed. Motorcycle receiving some fire there. And now the Rifleman squad is receiving more and more fire. Volks Grenadiers and Grenadiers advancing on forward. Do now have this medic charging forward, trying to pick up casualty there. The medic does go get counter-sniped. And now we got artillery barrage raining on in on top of this bunker region. German tank now firing away. We got the Rifleman squad behind some heavy cover there, trying to engage the Panzer Grenadiers. And now we got a Greyhound here to support. And they're both from different players. The defensive player now has access to Black 88s, finds a landmine there as well. Both these squads need to fall back. Does have a casualty on the ground there, but looks like all the medics are currently down. Artillery tends to do that to people. Pack 38 rolls a miss there. Panther does roll a hit. Looks like he doesn't have access to sticky balancer at the moment. Nice crossholders now have Vector 1 pushed the way forward. Now got for the Fatherland has been activated. It does actually manage to assault retreat away these squads in time. Interesting. Pack 38 receiving some fire there. German tank is falling on back. And now we've got some artillery now raining on in. Pack 38 does get decrewed there. Oop, and looks like the Greyhound does go down there. That's crossholders and the Flame Engineers main support. MP40 folks here to support them as well. MP40 folks does find an N10 shot there. This player likely has gone for armor. Don't think that's the infantry player. Yep, he has definitely gone for armor. Does take out that motorcycle there. Now, this Wehrmacht player is fully withdrawing from the region. And it's pushing way forward, receiving some artillery barrages. Rifleman squad now eyeing to throw a sticky bomb on these forces. I think. Black 88 now deployed field doesn't fetch a C1 for it. The bunker is still up and going. Grenadiers and Volks Grenadiers advancing forward, trying to get some damage onto that Rifleman squad. So I got two M2 howitzers deployed on the field.
Our boys have cleared an 88 enemy.
And it looks like one of the 88s do go down for one last shot. Which is actually a bit useful for the Wehrmacht player, because now he can reinforce it with full health. Or somewhat full health. Or just more health, I should say. Black 88 could get some rounds there on the M10s. Got multiple M10s out on the field, along with the Sherman tank. He does have enough munitions there for Allied War Machine ×2. And does get another M10 on the field. It looks like he's going to have a tide of M10s. I think IOP is he's going to get some observation posts on some missions points. Rifleman squad engaging the Pioneers. We do have an observation post here. M2 howitzers riding on in somewhere over here. Yeah, is that Flak is going to receive fire for the rest of the game, isn't it? Rolls direct hit there onto the M10. Folks going to receive some fire.
The enemy stands at 300 enemy points.
Now it's points have been captured, and we got Blitzkrieg now active for orange. Not sure why he has Blitzkrieg active at the moment. Oh, this is why. Stormtroopers have managed to get their way in. Who needs off-map howitzers when you have Stormtroopers as Panther Treks ×2? When the M10s do go down, he does not activate an Allied War Machine. It says -2. Not just yet. There's still one remain. Rolls a miss there. Throws out a grenade, which will buy him some time. Good grenade. And there goes the howitzer. And of course, this bird is still up and going, so he's able to fall back. Thank you for the raid, HJ the man. Welcome to the stream. We got the Sherman taking out engaging the next crossroads. We see a pretty good hit there. Rifle squad's falling back, and now the Panthers trying to engage the Sherman tank. Rifle squad 4 members will potentially receive some sniper shots there. Here the howitzers off. I think these are off-map howitzer barrage there. Getting some hits there on the decrewed Flak 88, and the casualty recovery bunker is now receiving some repairs. And if we capture that point, the VPs are in favor of the Allies by a decent margin. US Sniper gains 8th kill now, and the Wehrmacht Sniper has 0 kills. What if the US player saw that? Let's see, the Fog War. Perhaps maybe he did camouflage in time. I see the US Sniper is advancing this direction, not this direction. He likely did not see the Wehrmacht Sniper. Wehrmacht Sniper is trying to find the US Sniper there, but they're currently going in the opposite directions. Down south, we've got the Volksgrenadiers engaging the Riflemen. So good, I'm guessing talking about the Warframen half-tracks. And saying his defensive doctrine. Shares the same veterans as the defense doctrine, so it makes sense. For light, not defense. Flak 88s. The sniper. Oh. How? He's been really unlucky. That's like the 3rd shot he missed against another sniper. He's been rolling more misses against other snipers than hits. I don't think he scored 1 hit with a sniper so far. He must be really tilted now. That was a point-blank shot that was a miss. Though I think in a couple years too, the accuracy of the snipers are the same per range, and that's just set to 2, which means it's always a hit. Or maybe it's set to 11, 1 to 2. Either way, we got the stick bomb there, connect with the Panther, gain damage from the crit. There's Panther starting to advance on forward, trying to find a shot. Got now 2 Flak 88s pull down the field. And that's a Pack 38, not a Flak 88. Sniper gun, not sniper gun, MG42 guns almost destroyed, so it could potentially go down if you receive a direct hit from something. Volksgrenadiers do not capture that fuel point right now, and this Wehrmacht player we have selected, the Blitzkrieg player, could use actually more fuel since he will need manpower blitz, and then he would need more fuel to spend it. But it looks like he's not going for manpower blitz at the moment. I think he went for the stormtroopers to engage those Flak 88s. Get some good hits there. Force back the stormtroopers, however. Good shots onto the M10s. One has gone down, the other one gets damage crit there. Blitzkrieg will roll out on the blitz forward to engage that M10. He is not, however. This one's charging him forward, maybe trying to eye for an M2 howitzer. There is a fresh M2 howitzer on the field. Volksgrenadiers sprinting around. We've got some infantry over here. It's going in deep. M10's push away. Does not find a rear armor hit there on that Panther. Rolled a miss. Gets a direct hit there on the M2 howitzer. Now we're seeing some hits now. He's probably going to lose his Panther current rate. Needs one penetrating hit there. These aren't rotating the gun back around again. Engine crit there. And now gets in there, but it won't get a damage crit, not a kill crit. And the Panther does go down. He has been really unlucky this game, hasn't he? Now Crossroad is falling back, does use the medical crate as well. There's some carcasses here. Yeah, his luck has been really bad this game. Three sniper misses against another sniper. That event, though, and the stormtroopers did roll a couple misses there, but that's not uncommon, though. Panther now getting some repairs up here. Here, off-map power shoot raining in on this bunker, hitting this Flak 88. We got a Warframen barrage now raining on in. Rifleman squads are falling on back. Got the Flame Engineer and Rifleman squad advancing forward, trying to engage the Volksgrenadiers.
We have gained momentum on the field, boss. We need deployment location.
Thought I heard something. Thought I heard somebody knocking my door. Rifleman squad receiving some fire there from the snipers. Pioneers falling on the back. Oh, that hurts. Something went down there. I think the M2 wiped out a Volksgrenadiers. Rifleman squad's moving around. Got this Volksgrenadier squad pushes its way forward. There may have been a landmine detonated there at one point in time, as well as here. Do see a lot of M10s split on the field, I think. Yep, currently there's 5 M10s out on the field. Of course, the 2 Flak 88s can be very useful against that. Over here, of course, got Blitzkrieg's active once again. I wonder if he just activated it. It's halfway done. Looks like he actually got a unit on hold fire there. It does not take out that sniper as well. There's the stormtroopers do get spotted as well. There's a landmine across the bridge. Really make sure that stormtroopers don't camouflage forward like that. Stormtrooper squad's being forced on back. Looks like he will escape on out of there. Rifleman squad's advancing on forward as well. More artillery barrages ringing on top of the Flak 8s. One that does get decrewed halfway down. Now we do have the Calliope barrage raining on in, trying to get some damage with these forces. Granted, this Flak 88 is a little bit downhill, so it's sort of hard to hit with those rockets, but does get some good hits there. Warframe and rockets now ring on here. I can see the tide of M10s advancing. And now got retro artillery raining on right there. Not sure how effective retro artillery is against M10s. Does get some decent hits there, though I think it does decrew his own Pack 38 there. Panther does get completely surrounded there. Allied War Machine. It's been on for a bit of time. Okay, they both have been recovered. So the rest of these M10s could go down. He's going to lose a lot of M10s here. This Panther's still alive. So let's see if finally gets some good luck. Let's get a main gun destroyed crit there. Try and go for Panther shots onto it. Yep, they bounced a lot of shots. Does take out all the M10s as well. Yep.
They're taking one of our points.
Well, I suppose they finally had some good luck. Honestly, he's been having bad luck this entire game. You'd say not killing that sniper didn't really make a difference, but he also had 3 sniper shots that missed what really should have missed as well. Not sure how much that would change, but he got the Calliope now, seeing some fires there. Panther now falling back, does receive a final landmine there. Yep. M10s, they can bounce a bit often, but it's sort of stupid sometimes the rear armor can bounce. M10 now advancing forward. Gets a good pen there, multiple pens there. Another good hit there. These are the ones probably recover from Allied War Machine. He does take out the Panther now. Now got field repair being activated to get these guys topped off. Wehrmacht sniper does get a kill there. And the Calliope getting some much needed repairs from field repair as well. M10s can still bounce off frontal armor. When they get veterancy, then they have really good penetration rate. Does lose a Volksgrenadier squad there. Wait, that's a Flamer half-track. Was that a misclick? M2 now raining on in, may hit the M10s. And, oh! Stormtroopers received a lot of hits there. M10s have better front armor than the Hellcat. Oh, he's talking about bounce on the M10. Got it. Not bounce or pen the frontal armor. We got some hits there on this M10, starting to go on down. Oh, frontal armor pen. Got it. I don't know the exact stats of M10 versus Hellcat. M10 now falling on back. Does get one of them killed off. We do got the 2 Warframens here. It may say the code wiki, Company Heroes Wiki, but I'll probably ask one of the mod makers and see if they can look at the exact stats and see what it says. I don't know the exact stats in Company Heroes 1. So they get more frontal armor pen and less on frontal armor pen and more speed of the Hellcats. Interesting. I know people tend to go for Hellcats more often than M10s. Looks like there's one more casualty ready to be covered for that station to get a free rifle squad. We've got the Warframe half-tracks raining on in. Maybe over here? This gun has not been fully repaired. Nope. Let's try to hit this guy here. Does take out MG emplacement there. And now we've got register artillery raiding on in. Yep. I suppose the more speeds would make them better for flanks, of course. Alright, so there is a little bit of difference. I never really know the exact stats between the two. Wehrmacht landmine there. US found one of the Wehrmacht landmines as well. Volksgrenadiers and Grenadiers gained some good hits onto it. And the AT gun could get overran. That could have been a misclick. Maybe he actually selected the wrong upgrade.
Destroyed an 88 side.
Looks like one of the Flak 88s did go down right there. Looks like on-map powers with fire. No, looks like he's going to use a flame half-track right now. Got it for rifles? I suppose if he got it for rifles, that makes sense. Does do decent damage. You really don't see the flame half-track all too often, at least not in replays. Rifleman squad down to one last model there. Could be picked off by the Panther. It does get picked off the Panther. Over here, M10's now pushing way forward. We've got AT gun here, Veteran C2 AT gun. Ooh, Allied War Machine now active. Does receive lots of AT gun fire. Does lose one of the M10s there, but will be recovered. Pushing on forward as well. Does have Veteran C3 Panthers now. And Flak 8 gets some good hits there. Another Hellcat or M10 does go down. This one will not receive any additional fire, it looks like. Yep, those are going to the riflemen. Medics charging on forward as well, trying to pick up some casualties. Yep, killing off the Stukas is always quite nice. Indirect fire can...
Losing a victory.
Same reason why you see the Stormtroopers constantly trying to go for the M2s. You really want to kill off your opponent's artillery.
Enemy
Looks like the
unit
Stormtroopers, however, do go down. Does see a Panzerfaust shot there from the Knights Crossholders. Rifleman squads advancing on forward. And Knights Crossholders do fall back, but now the Blitzkrieg ability now active. Let's switch over to him, see how much man... See a lot of using Blitzkrieg, and no manpower blitz just yet. He can bring out Tiga Panzer now. Panther sees the fire there. Field repairs are now active. Does take out one of the M10s. No Allied war machines at the moment, so that's a permanent loss. And that one does go down as well. These two are going to be back in the region, sort of getting caught up in each other. Panther does go ahead and bumper cars and stop its movement there. Now got the Calliope barrage raiding on in. This Panther's falling back with the Pioneers. I think that's off-map combat group there with a fresh Hellcat on the field. Gets good hits there on the Panthers. Wait, did he just get two Hellcats from off-map combat group? Oof, he got lucky with that, didn't he? Hellcat's now pushing way forward. Panther's a bit wounded. Does roll a miss there. Power sources are now raining on in, trying to gauge these AT guns. The Flak 88 does get the crew. The gun self is almost down. And the Flame Half-Track has now gotten 7 kills. The Panzer are now pull on the field. There's a lot of carcass here for this player to perhaps get them salvaged. Hellcats push way forward. We've got now the Pack 38 getting a shot there. Flame Half-Track receiving some fire. This Pack 38 is rotating around. And the Flak 88 has been recrewed there. One Hellcat does go out of control. Flame Half-Track does go down. And AT gun does, the Flak 88 does get decrewed there. Good pass recrew of one of the squads there. Does lose a pair of Pioneers there. Mega destroyed there. Does go down the Pack 38. Over we've got the Tiga Panzer now pushing forward, trying to roll Mister onto the Calliope. Greyhound pushing forward. Oops. Map sometimes the mini-map make it go crazy. Fly Barrage running very dangerously close. And does annihilate his teammates' Flamer Engineers. And get some good hits on the Rifleman. Tiger Tank does not fire off a shot right there. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources as it's a little bit quiet right now. Starting from the top. The armor player does have plenty of manpower, small reserve of munitions, and very small reserve of fuel. There's spoil Calliope, so now he has 2. For the infantry player, we know he's got an off-map combat group there. Had 2 Hellcats there. I think he got the Greyhound from it, maybe. 0 kills, so likely he did. And maybe a this rifle squad along with that one. Black 88 now receiving some fire there from the Rifleman. Blitzkrieg player. Let's say it's all his those available. Can call in Manpower Blitz now. Has a Tiger, has the Panther, has a good reserve of fuel, so maybe get out Panther. A lot of Pioneers for repairs, as well as the Knights Crossholders. Yep, another Panther in the build queue. US Sniper right there. And for the defensive player, he's sustained a bit of a beating. Has 1 Pack 38, Flak 88, and a handful of infantry. No, oh yeah, he does have Veterancy on his support weapons as well. As Crossholders trying to push up north. Got the Panther here to support as well. Flame Engineers trying to engage the Knights Crossholders. The Greyhound's doing good work at that as well. And look at that number of command points available for the defensive player. He can definitely get out his 28cm rocket barrage. Maybe he can pull out a sniper and camouflage it forward. Just barrage those M2s. Flame Engineers distracting the Panther. We do have the Rifleman squad receiving some fire there. Looks like the Grenadiers, those pick up on themselves a bar. And now we do got the M10s pushing forward, trying to find some rear armor hits there onto the Panther. It will get at least 1-2 hits.
Secured sector is under attack.
Nope. Thank you for the follow, LVL00001. I assume that's level 1. We do now have the Panther receiving quite a bit of damage there. Fresh Panther now pull on the field. Allied War Machine has been activated. Gigapons are pushed way forward. Does get a good hit there on the M10. May got destroyed on that one there, so he can perhaps leave that one alone for the time being. Focus on the other one. That's a Panther Strike shot there from the Rifleman squad. Does not take out the Panther there. And now you got some hits there on the Flak 88. And the Panther Strike got picked up by that Rifleman squad. That's a very good pickup. And the Stick Bomb does take out the Flak 88. Defensive player doesn't have a lot of manpower. As much as I want to say, he can go for a sniper and camouflage it forward for calling an artillery barrage. And it may not be a possibility. Got For the Fatherland now active. Trying to support his teammates' big cats. Does force get some hits there on these Flamer Engineers. Looks like the Flame Engineers are making soft their way. Rifleman squad advancing on forward. And now we do got some close range Calliope barrages raining on in, but the big cats can brave the fire and push through it to take out those Calliopes. Close range see some fires there, trying to focus on these Calliopes now. Does see sticky bomb there on the Panther 9. Oh no, did not get a snare. Rifle squad maybe trying to get another sticky bomb off. Now trying to put this VP. The VPs are very similar. 235 to 276, slight advantage for the allies, but that can easily change either way. The game's still a bit of a toss-up. We got a lot of M2 spawn field. He really needs to get his 28cm rocket battery up and going and start getting these things down. Terrible already on top of him. He's been getting hit. He's been getting hit by a lot. And there's 3 more. He may kill 4, there's still now 3. All he needs to do is get close enough to spot for his teammate. We got multiple 30 cals now pull on the field, likely from off-map combat groups. Let's see what else he has been getting from his off-map combat groups. See a Greyhound. See, I think he's been getting Rifleman. I think he got an AT gun and the Greyhound, as well as the 30 cals. Nothing too significant. Wehrmacht sniper camouflaging round.
105, battery here.
Black 88 goes down once again.
Destroyed an 88 site.
The elite.
Sniper moving around. 2 rockets on it.
We're drawing fire from their armor.
Oh, I hear rockets, but I don't see the right type of rockets. Let's see now. He doesn't have. He has enough munitions for the rocket barrage. Simply hasn't selected the big ability just yet. Rifleman squad's advancing forward, trying to get some sticky bombs off. Pershing now employed on the field. He's trying to go for some sticky bombs. Does get one on the Tiger tank. Headshot shot there. Pack 30 here decrewed. And now the Tiger Panzer is fully immobilized. Does he have 2 Panthers? Just the 1 at the moment. Does have a second Panther. It's almost fully repaired there. Tiger tank see massive fire. And does go down to the Rifleman squad. Honestly, if the Pershing would have got the final blow there, could have got some great efficiency. And looks like the Rifleman squad dropped the Panther track. And now trying to recover that wreckage now. He does need some more munitions. I thought I heard artillery right there. But nope, the artillery just hitting the flak 88s. Now one gets decrewed once again. Still got some carcasses here. Credits there onto the M10. Panther may find another shot onto it. It does not. Flak 88 may find another shot to it. Doesn't look like it.
The Americans are capturing the sector.
Now got a Hellcat here deployed out by the off-map combat group. Mostly got 2 mortars. His first off-map combat group was pretty good. His follow-up ones were not that great. Hellcat does go down. Seems like people go for off-map combat groups. They don't really know how to. They don't really control the Hellcat's M10s to get from it all too well. Let's get a couple shots there on the Greyhound. Rifleman squad advancing on forward. The Panthers receiving some repairs. Looks like there are repair bunker pioneers. Volkswagen is making an advance. Pershing a little bit wounded. Now got Rush artillery forcing back the Rifleman squad. Fresh Tiger Panzer now on the field. And looks like the MP40 folks will find the mortar team. 30 cal trying to show the Panthers who's boss. Finds some good shots there. Oh, is that smoke from the Germans? Get some hits there onto the YIPs, who do now have the Pershing advancing forward and M10s advancing forward. Those who split screen get on the way, trying to capture this point here. Missing the Rifleman squads. YP barrage raining on in, trying to get some damage. M10's pushing forward, trying to get some shots there onto the Tiger tank. Holding a lot of bounces there. Let's got one of the M10s out. Field repair has been activated. Was that a misclick? He does not have enough munitions now for Allied War Machine. We do have some landmines to pull back here. Right now, currently 1, 2, 3 M10s, 1 Pershing, and a Rifleman out on the field. And most of the Volksgrenadiers decided to claim themselves a mortar. I don't think capturing a mortar right now is a great idea.
This is Pershing, heavy cav. Cav ready for action.
Trying to salvage some of this wreckage. Our Rifleman squads pushing way forward. STH. Trying to think what STH is. Do needs infantry. Right now, his teammate has been battered and bruised. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources. The armor player has a good reserve of munitions, enough soon to be enough for allied war machines, as well as small reserve of manpower and good reserve of fuel. Infantry player has a maxed out army. Now it does no longer have maxed out army. Has good reserve of manpower, enough fuel for the rest of the game, and enough munitions for off the power shoot. Rapid Squad does fall back now. Calliope Barrage raining on in. Blitzkrieg player has a maxed out army and has, of course, 3 tanks in the field. Not a lot of missions, no manpower, and plenty of fuel. And Brutal, the other Wehrmacht player, who do not have the still plenty of command points for off-map rock power shoot, does have spent some of his munitions there onto his register artillery. Panther Structure 4 gains some good hits there onto the rifleman, and has plenty of manpower. Wait, he has 6 population and has a lot of manpower? What is he thinking? Some repair pioneers do go down there. Trying to push on forward. Oh. Okay, he is doing something. He's going for his own Panzer Command. He's trying to pull out some Panther of his own. Since he's having trouble with his making any sort of flak 88s, it's going to transition to armor, which makes sense. It also gives his teammates some good support for engaging all these M10s. It does take out one of the M10s as well. It does use allied war machine there to recover one. Maybe send the lower health one to suicide on in. Yep, he's already done stopping 8. Going for Knights Cross Holders. So maybe going for Knights Cross Holders, not for Panthers. Maybe a good idea to go for more Panthers, honestly. Maybe some Panzer IV or Ostwinds. Flak 88, now we're seeing some fire there. And the first thing he's going to build out is Knights Cross Holders.
The Americans are capturing a sector. We have 200 points.
The Allies have pulled ahead in VPs, small margin. I hear some mortar smoke raining on in. Very nice. Nobody expects the 47 minute 30 second mortar smoke timing. Alan has actually got that joke correct. Rapid Squad does avoid the Tiger shot there, M180 gun in the region.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Granted, those smoke is not really needed right now. Do not got the Calliope Barrage raining on in. Soften up the Tiger tank. He only has Veteran C1 on his infantry, so maybe want to eye for more Veteran C. Though he probably needs a bit more manpower for that. He probably also want to get out more Knights Cross Holders. Stormtroopers getting some hits there on the Greyhound. There's a landmine here to pull it out. Maybe it's from a Greyhound. The Greyhound does go down. M10's firing away. Rocket it if you want. Not sure what he's referring to. He probably pinged somewhere. Nice crossroads going to capture this point there. Receiving some anti-gun shots.
We have lost our forward base.
Ooh, what went down there? It was like Pioneers. And that was a casualty recovery bunker. So I think he lost his medics as well. Salvage on some of his carcasses. Very nice. Well, he does need the munitions. Yes, he does. Pershing and anti-gun in this region does receive a sticky bomb there, snaring the engine of that Panther. Gonna go for another sticky bomb there. Pioneers push on forward, trying to help him repair up that Panther. Receive a nice hit there from the Tiger tank. Repair engineers do go down with repair Pioneers. Now got some artillery raining on in as well. Getting some good hits there. Mostly on the Pioneers. One Pioneer squad does go down. The other two will escape on out of there. Oh. There was like 3 AT guns where, wasn't there? Takes out one of the M10s as well. Does use another allied field repair. Blitzkrieg its way forward. First he's trying to find the rear armor. Another M10 or Calliope does go down there. There is a landmine there, which could be detonated by a stray shot. The stray shot did not detonate it, but does take out another M10 there. Stormtroopers have one Panther there, does take out another M10, avoids that landmine as well. Pershing's facing on forward. Tiger Panzer is a little bit wounded. So was there like 3 AT guns that went down there? That is a pretty nice hit. So good joint push, yeah. I think that M2 just annihilated that 30 cal. Yes, it did. Rifle squad pushing forward. Was this drop Panzer from the Stormtrooper squad? It may have been dropped from the Stormtrooper squad. Oh, we got multiple drop Panzerstrikes on these Riflemen. Riflemen and Panzerstrikes are a menace. Panther now seeing some fire there. He can't just run through them because of sticky bombs. And now it's running towards a corner. Rifleman squad here as well. Stormtrooper squad does fall back. The Stormtrooper squad is unupgraded. I suppose for the time being, that's good. Viper barrage raining on in. Tiger tank has seen a bit of fire there. Stormtrooper squad does get wiped out. Looks like the Pershing does get a hit there on this Tiger Panzer. Both are severely wounded. M10 now charge on forward. He's asking for a flak battery now. Another 28cm rocket barrage there. Looking got any good hits. Nice crossroad is charging on forward. How much munitions does he have? He has 160. Needs a little bit more. Less than a minute's worth of munitions. The rocket barrage is available in 17 seconds. So he may be able to rush forward to call another artillery barrage on one of these M2s. Got multiple nice crossholders here. Gunning down some medics. There's a lot of dropped... Wait. Okay, that's a dropped M2 60mm mortar, not M1 carbines. So there's a down mortar squad here. I got really confused about that. Anybody else thought that was a dropped M1 carbine?
Yeah, ready. This is
Oh, an artillery officer. One of the rarest things to see in the game. The only thing rare is probably the Commando HQ glider and everything inside.
Porter here.
Nice crossholders pushing the way forward. Up north, we got the Panther. Seeing him bazooka fire from a fresh Ranger squad. This could have been from off that combat group. Let's see what he got from it. No, I think that was actually a manually deployed Ranger squad. Nice crossholders do find that landmine there. He sells all of his models. He may get crushed. I think one of them may have been crushed. One of the models at least. Both those nice crossholders are falling back. Got this nice crossholders pushing forward. The Tiger tank here to support. Put it there in the Rifleman squad.
Grenades have arrived.
30 cal does force back the Stormtrooper squad. Now you got Clyde barrage raining on in. Rifle squad receiving a bit of fire. Rifle squad looks like he may have fallen back. This AT gun could be reclaimed. And looks like we got another tank being pulled out field. Likely another M10. Yes, it is. M1 AT gun sitting on up, firing some shots there onto the Tiger tank. Finds a hit there. You have some artillery raining on in. Does find the mortar there. And now the Knights crossholders are falling back a little bit. Defensive flak AT here, full health, 0 kills, so likely has not been spotted. Rangers here, fairly meant for anti-tank. There's no Thompson upgrade onto them just yet. However, the Knights crossholders are surrounding them and will force them back. Pershing now seems to fire there. Does see a couple bounce there, so does the Tiger tank. Rifleman squad try to go forward with stick bomb there. And we got a flak 80 now deployed there with some teammates pulling out some pink traps there. Getting some hits there on the Pershing. rolls a bounce down the Pershing. Pershing down the minimal health. Nice crossovers push way forward, trying to hit that rifle squad.
We've destroyed an 88 site.
And looks like the Flak 88 here does get decrewed. YP Barrage running on in, does use some medical crates on one of these Knights crossholders. The one that has health, I think it was. Another rocket barrage there on the Knights crossholders, gain some sporadic damage. Got an AT gun here and 2 M10s. Got 2 Calliopes here. Still 3 M2s. All are Vet 3. Let's see, 40 kills.
Seizing territory.
34 kills. And 39 kills. Cannons push way forward, trying to gauge that Pershing. Gets a good hits on the Pershing. Rolls some misses on the Pershing, however.
Infantry squad lost.
Pershing's almost gone down. 20-centimeter rocket barrage raining out there. Pershing's not facing a great direction there. Likely will be destroyed by it. Destroyed agent crit there. Hits the Rangers with Thompsons as well. They do fall back. M10's not being pursued. Field repair has been activated. Giving some good repairs. That's more or less their definition. Rifleman with a panic strike does roll miss there. Couldn't hit his own M10 there as well. Nice crossholders force back the Flame Engineers. We've now got the barrage raining on in. And the Flak 8 does get decrewed there. The gun is almost gone down. M2 is now firing away over here. We've got Knights crossholders overrunning an AT gun. Okay, now the VP is in favor of the Wehrmacht players. 156 to 109. Double capture in their favor. Up for here, we do have the Rifleman squad captured at this point. Now just a single capture there. Looks like the one Knights crossholders does get ran over.
We have built a bunker.
And now we do have a bunker deployed out right there. He's going for a casualty recovery bunker here. And looks like he's going to start repairing up this Flak 88 now. Does need quite a bit of repairs. Has such little health there. The green defense shield bar covers all of its health.
Enemy is down to 100 points.
Rifle squad does see nice hits there from multiple sources. Calliope barrage raining on in. Gains some good hits there. Wipes on nice crossholders. M10 receiving some fire from the Flak 88. Could potentially go down for the next shot.
The Yankees are grabbing artillery.
Rifle squad receiving some shots there. Artillery now raining on in. Now the Rifle squad does get forced back. Pershing's pushing forward. Fresh Pershing. Now we've got actually one for tanks and for the defensive player. He does have an Ostwind deployed on the field now. He's eyeing for some veteran Ostwinds to hit the infantry. Oops, next double click on that. Calliope barrage raining in does decrew the Flak 88. Note here, our artillery officer is still in this region. Roll some misses there. We got these force pushing forward and annihilates the captured M2 60mm mortar. I can push his way forward. Got a good shot there on the M1AT guns. Flak 88 is of course excellent for AT guns. The AT gun there does get destroyed, and that gun's now down to minimal health. Does go down now.
Seizing territory from us.
Now trying to get overrun. Got Blitzkrieg activated, trying to overrun that Pershing. There goes the AT gun there. Pirate Tanks that was playing health engage the Pershing. Now got a close range Calliope barrage there. Very, very close range barrage. Gets great damage there. Got an M1 AT gun here. I think it's out of range of the Flak 88s. Gunner kill there. Rearm hit kill there. And as one Panther does go down. Pershing gets a good hit there. Being repaired up by these nearby engineers. Tiger Panzer advance forward. Field repair has been activated. Manga destroyed there. Does hit with the other Panther. Tiger tank finds a hit there. Ostwind firing away. Flak 88 is decrewed. Manga destroyed a crit there. And does go out of control as well. I think think they may have been destroyed off by the Pershing. Damage right there on the Tiger Panzer. Got efficiency 1 on the Pershing. Good bounce there. Engineer's trying to get hit. Those lose Ostwin. The Axis players still have a VP capturing their favor and down their favor. Rolls a bounce there. And there gets eventually Pershing. They could still potentially squeeze it out. The defensive player has a bit of manpower to work with. A nice crossholders, really. His teammate has a lot of pioneers, and they just want to dogpile the edge points here. Got an MG bunker facing the wrong direction. And his teammate is not throwing the tower just yet. As long as the game's still going on, he believes it's a loss, but doesn't necessarily going to try to contest that still. Nice crossholders pushing way forward over here. Does not have enough manpower for a manpower blitz. He's saving for the Tiger Panzer. Tiger Panzer is now available. And Pence maybe eyeing for some crushes. I think he pinged the map there. Me up here. I think he's saying you down here. That's crossholders trying to engage the rifleman squad. The artillery officer still on the field, so he can use the B capture points. Going for Volksgrenadiers, something cheap like that would be useful. And now the Tiger Tank's trying to push on forward and escort these forces. He has a still Stormtrooper 2 Panzerschrecks, so it's very powerful against these M10s. And gets deadly hits there, including damage engine crit. Very, very good. The Pioneer squad does get crushed. More like he just ran his head into it. We may see Panzerschrecks on this side. No, there's no windows on this side. Finds a good volley there. Rear armor is there. Main gun destroyed crit there. Tiger Panzer trying to engage. Get a good hit there. Pershing's main support. Here comes a Calliope barrage. Stormtroopers do get out now there. That's a efficiency 2 infantry now. I think I just saw. Or that was just efficiency over here on one of these units. Stormtrooper does fire away. Stormtrooper squad needs to fall back. Those drop a Panzerschreck as well. And it's going to pick up the Panzerschreck and retreat. Tiger Tank still has himself health there. He captured the northern point, which is good. Volksgrenadiers, they're getting double teamed. Artillery officers eyeing for the munitions point there. Receives a frag grenade there. There's of course a pair of casualties now on the ground there. If he gets them recovered, he will have a free grenadier, which is very important. Medics are braving artillery barrage, and he does kill off one of his own medics there. But if that casualty is still alive, he could still get the grenadier. Artillery officer needs to now fall back. And they'll see force the Pioneer off the Sherman tank with a long-barreled 76. And looks like he cast in the GG. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching and on to the next replay. That was a very good game. And funny enough, the person who submitted to me was Magnolia, or I am Magno, I think. And he sent me a game that he lost. Much respect for that. Well, I got enough time for one more replay tonight, so let's just go ahead and do this 2v2. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the British forces, we have Kian. Spawn as his US ally, we have Maxwell D. Taylor. Spawn on bottom left side as the Panzer Elite, we have Jenny from Da Block. And spawn as the other Wehrmacht player, we have Steiner. Kaliningrad eyeing to capture the fuel point, trying to help deny it away from, say, a forward British HQ. If the PE build Heal House, we'll never win. I'm assuming the word if is there. Okay, let's see, maybe Hostle's teammate. Scope Rifle Squad has captured that point. Let's see now. We do have a second intersection squad upon field. Not a lieutenant or Brandon Carey at the moment. It's impossible to capture with Micro. They're not noobs. Looks like I remember him as well. Like, isn't he like excessively hostile and toxic? Oh, this replay was from Games Replay. I can't remember who actually submitted it, but I think I remember as well. Like, he tends to be this US player tends to be very, very vocal. Tried to pull out Slit Trench there. He's pushing him towards the field point there, so he's not interrupting the decapture. And he's throwing both squads there in order to capture it up the point. Very, very nice. And there goes the Kaliningrad. And it may be easy to put only one squad around, but if there's two squads trying to capture the field point, you're not going to get a decapture there. Times Grenadiers receiving some fire there. Infrasection doing some good work. Now this sector's in supply, which means this intersection without any upgrades can move around a bit more freely. Though the Kaliningrad is here as well, pushing around these infantry sections. But now we've got the Bren carrier. He can throw up one of these 4-man squads in the back of it. There's 4 slots, 4 guys. And now does load up there. And ooh, he's going hyper aggressive right here. 30 cal now sitting on up. Looks like one of these intersection models do go down. Do got a Wehrmacht sniper now on the field. Of course, Scope Perfect Squad, of course, can deploy designated marksman to hit that sniper. This player has a 30 cal there. Oh, I just realized something. He did not go for barracks. He went for a support weapons center. I saw that earlier. I just didn't connect the dots. He's repairing up his teammates. Bren Carrier, very good. Schimwagen now blood on the field. 30 cal can't keep his teammates' base secure for the time being. Maybe deploy some sandbags for him. Wehrmacht sniper trying to be overran by the Bren Carrier. Does deploy the marksman squad to deploy the designated marksman squad. Does get injured crit there and does take out the Bren Carrier. There's too many squads there. He needs a. There was what? Technically 5 squads there. And engineers now engaging. Does get some damage down the pioneers. And this is what happens when we don't have a cohesive team. When there's so many squads there, you can't simply just send a single Bren Carrier forward and just with a load up squad and expect to do a lot of work. It can be focused down quite easily. Got mortar emplacement in field. That should be a good item in this situation. The allies need to calm down, keep their heads cool. They do have the majority of the map. If I bring up the mini map there, they have a very good chunk of the map there. The US player needs to start eyeing to push these sectors over here. A single engineer is more than plenty for that purpose. And now the Schimwagen will go down. This mortar emplacement will help them hit these more static forces. You know that sniper is going to be a problem. The US player may need a sniper as well. I think he was trying to use deploy designated marksman there because I saw one of them slowly aiming there. Mortar emplacement needs to start hitting this MG42. And the Grenadiers skirmishing around. You're not got a casualty clearing station there. If they hold the region for much longer, they can get a lot of free casualties, which means a lot of free sections. Kaliningrad skirmishing around. M42 set up in a decent position there. Of course, there is still the mortar bunker, mortar emplacement. 30 cal now seeing some fire there. Rolling some misses there. Intersections pushing way forward with the nearby left-hand support. This should do some good work. Right now, the British players are just probably going to be solely focused sneaking out the infantry support truck. 30 cal set up over here as well, getting some great hits on that sniper, but he is receiving some more sniper hits there. The sniper does, of course, escape on out of there. Good damage over here. Do now have a bunker being plotted out here, like for a casual recovery bunker. Lieutenant here. He perhaps could deploy a slit trench here and put the lieutenant inside for a good defensive spot. But honestly, if he gets a captain out, honestly, not rushing out a steward, but rushing out captain could be very good right here to help support the British forces, the entrenched there. He could place a captain in the corner of this area and really lock down this region, as it can reach out quite far. Do not got a forward HQ deployed out by the Wehrmacht player. Unusual item. But, no, that's from the Panzer League player, which is going to be very helpful indeed, actually, for forward healing. Though he doesn't have access to forward healing just yet.
We're good to go, sir.
Scorpion squad advancing forward. We've got the lieutenant back here, and now there's the forward healing as well. Very good indeed.
Anyone see him?
CP ready for battle.
Taking fire!
Let's see. Yeah, there.
The chaps are ready.
Let's see now. The British player has a bit of manpower reserve. Needs a captain out as soon as possible. The US player has a bit of reserve of everything. Only support weapon center. The engineers has fallen back. Maybe I deploy out a supply
Bergdorf
yard.
is offering to have a look-see.
Ready!
And he is going for airborne. That could help him out with counter sniping if he has a sniper on the field. He does have two.
But a target.
Two snipers spawn on the field. One has 3 kills, one has 0, so they know about one, but not about the other. That is a mortar half-track, so they can't really just counter barrage it with their own mortar emplacement. Can do some damage.
Ready.
Panzer Grenadiers do get some shots there. Do got some rifle grenades that can help out. They're really hit or miss. They're a very luck-based weapon in my opinion. And the lack of cohesion.
I've never been in a that joint. Please take him out!
Enemy unit
Does
dead.
take out one of the Wehrmacht snipers. Good. That's been something that's been really hitting the British players' forces. And that was a Tommy there. These snipers now full withdrawal, getting overran by these Panzer Grenadiers. He really should have let them get overran. One of the snipers there.
Enemy unit
Ooh,
down.
and the mortar gets a direct hit there on the sniper. Oh, he moved up here because the Kettengrad was decapturing the fuel point. Speaking about decapturing the fuel point, that one's getting decaptured. Their cohesion's not good. Let's see what the Wehrmacht player, or the Panzer League player, is doing. He has a company, nothing else at the moment. Going for our Tank Buster squad.
Ready to move, Commander.
And the other Wehrmacht player only lost both snipers, has a Pack 38, Pioneers, and MG42. Does have the Kriegsberg, and that's about it. I'm sort of surprised that British player hasn't repicked the 30 cal, though I suppose he was dealing with the snipers for a bit too long. Trying to force back the Kettengrad there. Now the Panzer is pushing forward. Does have a Panzerstreck hitting the truck, the casualty recovery base. He could perhaps get into the HQ here, and now mortar emplacement does go down there. AT gun does take out the casualty recovery bunker. Let's just abandon that region, and he backs out, goes backing out of the game now. Now, he's still moving around. He said bye, like if he was backing out of the game. You know, sniper push way forward. Does lose the forward HQ. Let's get a good kill there. 30 cal has been claimed by the Panzer Grenadiers. Did he use an entire squad for that? Apparently he did. Munitions bunker has been pulled on out. And Striker Run does connect.
You ready? Moving up!
And this is honestly one time, usually one reason why I don't really talk much game when playing games online. I don't deal well with people who are not exactly friendly or cooperative. Right now, they're just angry at each other.
Flag defense is now in place.
Oh, let's see. And one player's back to the game. That's the end of this replay. I'm not a big fan of these sort of games, honestly. Well, either way, that's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I do not like those type of replays. It's just frustrating. It's like, just work together. I can understand some discohesion, but in that case, it's just like, there's no cohesion. No, let's do this one now. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the British forces, we have Terror Run Into My Skills. Spawn bottom right side as the other British forces, we have Immortal X Hero. Spawn top right side as the Wehrmacht player, we have I Kranksky. And spawn as the top left side as the Wehrmacht player, we have Faking. Or not, excuse me, not Wehrmacht player, Panzer. I always forget that the HQs are still the same model. Though I suppose the Panzer Elite one has a little less bits around it. After all, the Panzer Elite, they don't need radar stations. Or they don't have any aircraft for radar.
Rifles ready for action.
You do know how the intersection push away forward, scope rifle squad, they may be eyeing for this point here, maybe? Pioneers, a lot of Pioneers. Wait, that is a lot of Pioneers. We do have 5 Pioneers spawning field, 6 Pioneers. Looks like it's doing some sort of a Wehrmacht quarters skip. This will allow them a lot of capping pressure at least. British forces are relatively slow, but when there's 2 of them, the map is a little, of course, a bit laney. May not be super great. It may be good.
Pioneers here.
Panzer Elite players now capture the left flank. And probably the Panzer Elite player should just eye to secure the left side. And let the Wehrmacht player just run around like crazy and try to overwhelm this funnel with numbers. We've got Pioneers engaging encircling the scope rifle squad. We got another Pioneer squad advance forward. This guy's going to be soon be triple teamed, but of course they're 2-man squads. They're cheap squads. Literally, I think this one squad costs more than all 3 of his squads, doesn't it? And I was trying to capture that fuel point there, right next to the scoping fly squad. Oh! Capturing up this point will prevent the British HQ truck from redeploying and trying to resecure it. And now with the 4th Pioneer squad advancing forward, the other scope rifle intersection squad is advancing forward. Of course, it's out of supply. This mortar emplacement has been built, though. There's a firing up somewhere up this direction here. And notice this intersection has seen quite a bit damage there from these Pioneers. But of course, I think the assault one should be able to force back the other Pioneers. We do got the cutting grenade now being paired up by the Pioneer. That's probably pretty good. It's better to keep your teammates' Panzer Grenadiers shooting rather than repairing. And now Pioneer's trying to capture this fuel point now. This HQ command truck is right here, waiting for the land to be secured. They need to withdraw the T from the land and get taxation without representation, all that sort. And this Pioneer squad will not be able to capture the point. Likely will go down. Had a bit of heavy cover on retreat. And the Pioneer squad actually escaped on out of there somehow. I thought it was going to go down, honestly. As Grenadiers are still engaging at range. Are all these guys firing? Yes, they're all firing. And also they're creeping forward as well. Kettengrad receiving a bit of fire there. Does fall back away with a scope rifle squad. And now this HQ command truck's trying to set up over here. And that truck being delayed prevented this truck from being packed on up and being redeployed as well, because they want to maintain all that juicy income.
Attention.
Hi,
The
hi,
enemy
Doc.
advances.
Pioneers reporting fuel location captured.
Do you need any construction?
These pioneers are not being reinforced.
Jawohl, Mynheer. Pioneers
He has selected not to reinforce these
What do
pioneers.
you want?
Am I mistaken about that? Or is that strange? We now got this Scope Rifle Squad advancing forward. We got the Panzer Grenadiers repairing up the Kaliningrad and the Pioneers eyeing to help.
Pioneer team ready.
We got a half-track being pulled on the field. He may get reinforcements from the half-track, of course. Still, it takes a bit of time to be pulled out. This squad does get suppressed there thanks to the G43 squad. Pioneers getting some good damage there and repairing up the Kaliningrad in combat,
Losing
apparently.
territory.
Lieutenant and another Scope Rifle Squad advancing on forward. Looks like one of the Brits are sort of lagging a little bit. And that is this one down here, but he's moving around, so he's only a momentary lag spike.
Ready for order.
The half-track can load up
Losing a sector.
3 squads, so I'm not sure why he had so many Pioneers pushed on forward like that. I must be missing something. Panzer Grenadier squad is falling on back, but this Panzer Grenadiers trying to engage. The trench is partially damaged, but I think the Panzer Grenadier squad will need to fall back sooner rather than later. Now we've got the half-track push way forward. One Panzer track equipped a Grenadier here. Does unload both of them. Needs to get the Pioneer back on the inside.
losing
It'll help
ground.
get the Pintle out firing.
Ready to return fire!
And that Grenadier squad is flinching around. Finally gets shot off on that mortar emplacement there. Half-track needs to start hitting that intersection there to suppress it. Wait, did I just hear him shouting, saying there was the Zeal ability being selected? I think he may have gone for terror. He has Zeal. Scope Rifle or Panzer Rifle Squad does not get the kill there on that mortar emplacement. We do got a very entrenched Vickers emplacement there. Now the half-track's moving around. You have a 2-2 pull on the field. That's pretty standard. These Panzer Grenadiers are on advance on forward as well. Kaliningrad capturing up this fuel point. Now I got the 2-2 push way forward. Incendiary grenade has been thrown. Does actually get a good initial splash.
Pioneers have seized objective. No enemy in sight.
Pioneers with one Pioneer singular captures up that point. Kaliningrad, not Kaliningrad, 251 and the 2 are now advancing forward, trying to overrun the lieutenant. This half-track's not very well controlled, is it? And he's just sort of planted one region, just let it fire. Right now, it's just been doing a lot of more driving than firing.
The enemy
Let's get some
advances.
suppression there with the rear machine gun. Very, very nice. But of course, he can't always withdraw. He's trying to hit that lieutenant. The lieutenant's doing a good job dancing around behind that cover. He's doing a good job keeping that lieutenant alive. Does see a bit of suppression there as well. Grenadiers are firing away. Pioneers push way forward. Grenadiers engaging the Bren squad now. We got a Panzer squad over here as well.
Territory.
Let's get suppressed there. We'll go ahead and abandon the region. Looks like he's going for a Stuart rush. He's asking for, he was getting double teamed for quite some time and he's asking where his teammate was. Let's redeploy the HQ over there. Right there. And it's receiving quite a bit of damage. A bit more damage would assume from the autocannon from the 2, probably because it's still in technically the pack up state, but does get the damage right there. He's probably going to have to ask his teammate. His teammate does heal up his forces. He's probably going to lose the HQ command truck. It does cost, what, 200 or 400 manpower to get replaced. I forget the exact amount. Which is expensive, but not too terribly expensive. Scope Rifle Squad receiving some fire now. We do got a lot of forces here. We've got multiple squads of Grenadiers. A lot of Pioneers still just not reinforced. I don't even understand that. The HQ command truck does go down now. Instructions push way forward. There's a lieutenant here to support them. And it costs 400 manpower to get it replaced. Expensive, but not game-endingly expensive. He does have 2 command points as well, so he could save up manpower for a Churchill. Ren Golf Squad trying to hit that 251. Sappers have been put on the field. And we see a steward on the field. He does not even have a captain at the moment. His teammate has a steward on the field, looks like.
The initiative is ours. Victory countdown.
Yep, right in front of us. The munitions is quite high, so he does have enough for... I have a feeling there's going to be a canister shot there. Steward advancing forward. Has to be careful of the Panstrix. His teammates infantry could advance forward to draw fire. And does immediately withdraw. He knew how stacked up they were, so he immediately withdraws to avoid the canister shot. These forces are advance on forward. We've got a lot of repair sappers here, or pioneers. 52, receiving a bit of fire there. Get some hits there on with them. And does fully withdraw the region with all those pioneers. They're all quite damaged. He has 2 Piet squads as well. Got a Panzerstreck Panzergrenadier here. 2 Panzerstreck Panzergrenadiers. Gets 1 good hit there. There, guys. These guys are severely wounded. Cancer round lining up. Does get a shot there. Eyeing up another shot there. Rolls a miss there, so does not wipe out that squad. Dude's firing away, getting some damage onto the Steward. And Piet's already on, get some great hits there on that 2-2. And this 2-2 somehow is already a Veterancy 3, apparently. This one's starting to receive some fire. May go down to these Piets. Oh! I think that Panzerstreck actually killed him. I swear, 2-2s died pretty easily to friendly fire. Mostly from other 2-2s. You got a slit trench now loaded up by this intersection. Lieutenant could perhaps hop on in as well. It's a little exposed up there, sir. Of course, British officers don't duck. That's apparently one of their mottos. Right now, the British players have stabilized in game. This one's managed to rebuild some forces, and let's take a look at each player's doctrines, resource, and all that sort. Let's first start from the top. He's starting to get out. Captain now has not a lot of resources, good reserve of fuel, because he's starting to lag up a little bit. But I think he is microing a little bit. Good hit there in the Grenadiers, so we receive some hits as well. Yeah, he is microing. This British player has a lot of manpower at the moment, which is good. A lot of Panzerstreck push way forward. One of them's down to 1 member. Piet squads force them back. Rifle grenades have been put on the field, trying to get some rounds on in. Panzer player currently has a very, very good reserve of manpower. Does have the Combat Group Company and the Panzer Command, but not the Panzer Support Command at the moment, so it can't get out Panthers or be close to Panther research at the moment. And now 2-2, see some fire there. So try to fire a shot there. There's an opening there with the tank traps.
You have 300 points left.
Needs to rain on in. And for
Commonwealth forces are captured.
and this one here has a lot of pioneers on the field. Has a good number of grenadiers, all Panzerstrecks, order of Grenade Warfare, and an AT gun and a half track still. Steward advancing forward. We may see a canister round in this region. Let's get some hits there. Does fire a canister round there. Could potentially take out the Panzerstreck squad. 2-2 could get some rear armor hits as well. And also Steward's just backing off from the region. Does roll a miss there. Over here got a big wave of rifle grenades and Piets raining on in. Grenade Warfare firing away. And he also has a very little fuel, munitions, and manpower. +5. Oh, are the Axis players really that low in munitions income? Yes, they are. So trench here is still being a big problem. Got Veterancy 2 support units for his Pioneers. Flaming Pioneers getting some great damage there onto this slit trench. Does scuttle it and now pulling back. These sections charging on forward as well, trying to overrun these weapons, and fires a pretty good volley there. Does get the button there. Good will gun it down. Some of these forces are getting suppressed there. He does have the capacity to use heroic charge, help get these guys going. A lot of these forces now suppressed. Does use heroic charge there. Veteran C2 on his lieutenant. Fires a shot there, gets a good hit there onto the armored car. Now looks like officer artillery now raining on in. Oof. Yep, that's definitely officer artillery. So it looks like this player has gone for Aurora artillery. I'm not sure what the other one's gone for. I don't remember seeing any visible doctrines for anybody just yet either. The Veron player, I believe, may have gotten Zeal, which I think he went for Terror. Not exactly sure. This player is so far unselected doctrines as well, 4 command points. Grenadier squads do fall back. Got a Flamer Pioneer here. And this Grenadier squad does fall back. Rock still fully healed. Got these 2-2s in this region and a Kitagrad. Flamer Pioneers advancing on forward or back. Over here, Grenadiers and Pioneers engaging. And it looks like the armor car is seeing a bit of damage. Oh, now the Cromwell's blitzing on forward. Mine's going to get there. Does take it out. Got some hand tracks in the region. We may have to crush some models here. Let's receive another hit there. Does interrupt the least. There's still a hand track mod. Looks like he does fall back with the squads. Flavor Pioneer is advancing forward. He's a good damage on the infantry. Cromwell does have 4 infantry because the moment 2-2s re-advancing forward as well. He is still raining on him, rolling this there on the 2-2s, and now we got a Hetzer put on the field, so you have Dr. Lock in there. Now I've got these 2-2s getting some hits there on these Piets. Tank? I'm tank. Cromwell's. Is that?
Able to fortify defensive
I think that's a command tank there. Yeah, that's definitely the command tank.
down to 200 points.
Oh, Royal Engineers. He's going for Royal Engineers. It has a Churchill available. Not sure how much of the other line he has. Let's see. 18 fuel, that seems normal. 18 munitions. He may have improved fuel improved resource points. I can't remember all the. It's fine. Oh no, he didn't have enough command points for that, and for the Churchill. Churchill's 2 command points. I remember that. The other side will cost a bit more than that, so he may have the fortified emplacement research. Start firing away. Grenadiers seem to have fired. He can't deploy out Churchill at the moment, but I think the AVRE. He doesn't have enough munitions for an AVRE. I'll say going for an AVRE would be good once they secure a bit more munitions income. I'm a little bit biased towards the AVRE. I don't think I see many people use them, and usually if you go for Royal Engineers, you get a lot of munitions stored up, so spend the munitions by just throwing giant mortar pistols everywhere. What are they? Technically like 280mm mortars? We got a stack count up on the field, push way forward. We got this Stewart skirmishing around, trying to get some hits there on the Pack 38. Grenadier squad does get some hits on in. And now Grenadiers engage at close range, and the British forces do fall back. Looks like we got some Piets raining on in. They could pass the stand to have a 70-pounder there. We've got 25-pounder or off-map powers of barrage from the officer. It's great damage to the Hetzers. Main gun destroyed there. Rifle grenades do not take out the Hetzer. And also the Hetzer will manage to fall back out of the region. He could try to use a heroic charge to sprint on forward. Nope, and the Cromwell's blitzing forward. He's trying to hunt down the Hetzer. Finds a kill there on the Ketigrad. Main gun destroyed crit there. Pioneers repairing it up. Another Hetzer deployed on the field. And this Cromwell does see the hit there by the Pack 38. Let's take out the AT Hetzer there, and now the Cromwell needs to crash. Okay, running that way wouldn't be half bad. Tropes escape. Does get hit there on the 2-2. Damage and crit there on that 2-2. Section push before does take out the 2-2 as well with the Cromwell. And Pantrax do connect on the Cromwell now. Cromwell does go down to the AT Hetzer. And it looks like this Scorpion squad may force back the Pioneers, at least one of them. Towards space 4, this could be a great time for a canister round. And canister round, that wasn't exactly a great canister round there. We're seeing some Pantrax shots there. It does have overhealing sappers, which is pretty nice. Yep, right there. There they are. Rifle grenades are firing away, getting some damage there onto these grenadiers.
Panzer forces are down to 100 points.
Overall, great field control there by the British forces. And this place has a lot
Going
of
after one of our munition stores.
manpower stored on up, and
AVRE on station.
he doesn't have enough munitions for it. 73 munitions income is actually pretty good though. So I would say do deploy it out. And you have plenty of munitions for the AVRE. What is it, like 35, 50 munitions per shot?
Munitions point secured.
That'll be more. That'll be a shot less than every 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Mortar receives some hits there. Got these Grenadiers advancing on forward. He does pull out Slip Trench right there. That's going to be a very powerful position. He could throw a Lieutenant in the inside as well to keep him secure. Lieutenant now receiving some rifle fire from the Grenadiers. The Lieutenant may go down.
We lost a lieutenant.
You now have a Firefly on the field.
Target has been knocked out. Force there. Down to 50 points.
Just got now the 2 going on and down. We do have the Panzer Grenadiers falling back. Does wipe up Panzer Grenadier squad. Gun damage. Doesn't mean the gun destroyed. That's a unique crit for the Hetzers. And now we do have something for the port arms right there. I'm not sure what type of barrage it is. Is it registered artillery? No, it's Firestorm. Oh yeah, he did go for Terror Doctrine, but hurt the Zeal building being selected. Stuart now circling around this AK-38. Some of these sappers, or Tommy's being forced back. Sapper squad receiving some fire as well. Literally. And now the Stuart's falling back. Grenadiers advancing forward. They're not upgraded Pantrax. No, here we've got the Pioneers advancing forward. They are getting suppressed.
Germans are attacking our supply points remaining with the Germans.
And ATSR does go down. Does take out the Slit Trench there. 25-pounder barrage raining on in. And now the mortar placement does go down as well. These forces are making their way forward. There's a double capture fair the Brits. And I don't think they're going to be capturable point in time. Yep, this game is over. Got more artillery raining on in. Grenadier squad getting ripped apart. And it looks like one of them has back to the game now. And that is the end of the replay. This is Adam Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. So as I mentioned beforehand, that is going to be my last replay for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Get some good rest.